our guy. There's our guy. Here we go.
Hold on, let me get myself situated real quick. What's
Yo,
up?
bro. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. Corey B in the building,
What
boy.
up, boss man? How you doing?
No, man.
Dude, did I do that? Hold on.
Yeah, we can't see you now.
Oh, okay, I got you. Hold on. There we go. All right, cool.
Yes.
Changing lives, man.
Is up what you got? Hold on, let me get my headphones so I can hear you better, even better.
Go. Here we go.
All right, there we go. Yeah, you guys hear me good?
Oh, yeah, we hear
Yeah,
you.
All
perfect.
right, sweet. Now, only thing I request, I got one simple request.
Whatever you
Did
need.
you
Bro.
give me the video too so I can post it on my page?
Got you,
Reason
bro.
being, on my channel. Reason being, that's on that all my subscribers have access to you. So
Yeah, great.
that's the only thing. Just send it to me because I want to make sure that I shout y'all out. I really fool with the brand. I like it.
Yeah, bro. We love you, man, and everything that you're doing, your story. You got
Thank
what you need. Thanks for promoting us as well. And
you. Yeah.
so excited, man. I told my lady, this is my lady Ebru.
Okay.
My name is Reginald Trent. As I'm dropping this podcast, I'm like, do I go by my name, Reginald Trent? You know, we got the Alchemist, Bam,
I'm just Corey.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
Corey.
Exactly. So I really resonated with your story, man, listening to all of y'all and hearing how you come up in the religious thing. And I
hmm
grew up Christian, man, and Ebru
Yeah.
grew up Muslim. So
Oh wow.
yeah, we got that she's from Europe, and I'm born in LA. You got the Celtics
Okay,
on,
got.
but I'm not in the
Oh
Matrix.
no, listen, bro.
I'm
It
not in
just
the
matched the
Matrix no
green.
more.
It just matched the green Eagles hat. I'm an Eagles fan, and I just
Okay.
like I don't want to throw on another Eagles jersey. I feel like all my videos, I got people who like keep asking me, "Am I from Philly?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
no. But yeah, so that's what the ball. It's like the only jersey. It's hot in here, and that's the
Yeah.
only jersey I got, so I don't burn up. So yeah.
So when I start the podcast, I'm gonna let everybody know, just so y'all know, Corey's
Yeah.
in the Boston Celtic. No, I'm joking.
Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not a Laker fan either. But
Oh, okay.
I'm not a Laker fan either. But hey, they both storied franchise. I can rock with either one. They cool.
Yeah. And you're in Atlanta too.
No, right now actually I'm in
No.
Canada.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm in Canada right now. So my wife is Canadian. My wife is Canadian. So yeah.
Okay.
And we got married 8 years ago. It'll be 9 years. She moved to the States for a while, and then most recently, about a year ago, we decided we wanted to come here so my children could have their grandparents. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't have my parents my mom is gone, passed on, and my dad is almost there. And so they wouldn't have the access to having grandparents. And I didn't have grandparents growing up. So I wanted to make sure my
Okay.
kids had that experience. So we moved up here. It's been beautiful. It's definitely different because she lives in Quebec, which is a French province. So everybody here speaks French and I don't. So it's kind of one of the things I'm learning a little bit
Wow.
in petit. So so I've learned a little bit of French, and but it's been fun, man. It's a journey. It's the journey. It's the
Yeah.
journey I agreed to before I came here. So
Exactly.
I take it all with I count it all joy because it's literally what I agreed to when I
Yeah.
came here. So yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome. That's exactly what I was about to say. This is what you came here for, and then you said,
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's perfect, man. So, these podcasts, bro, they go pretty quick.
Mhm.
Um, we start off by just asking like a couple simple questions, but we really are a podcast for more advanced, like that's what we say about the
Mhm.
brand.
Mhm.
One brand is for those who know
Mhm.
to impact those that don't know.
Mhm. Yep.
So it's like when we already start the podcast, it's already with the knowledge you already know Corey.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
did the research. So we really like to go into places and explore things that typically haven't been explored on other podcasts.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, you ask what you need to ask. I'm gonna tell you what I know, and what I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. Like I'm very authentic in that manner because one of the things about being a student of Darius is he preaches integrity. You know who Darius is, right?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
you know.
big
Okay,
time, big
so
time.
yeah, being a student of his, he he's big on integrity. You can't,
Hmm.
none of this can be achieved. Oh, out of body experience, none of it can be achieved without integrity. And so that's one of the main tenets of what I move around with. I don't even like to say the word believe because it's the tenet of what I know.
Hmm.
Integrity is first and foremost. So I'll answer, you ask what you ask, I'll give you what I got, and then we go from
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
that's what we love, bro. I really
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
that. Yeah,
Yes,
and
sir.
that's what One Brand is about too, as well.
Yeah.
Authenticity.
Yep.
So that's why we really resonated with this. And
Yeah.
I explained to Andre and Bam as well about the podcast. This isn't something that we're doing like weekly, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
We're focused on the brand, but
Yeah.
the greatest thing that we feel is the importance of getting this message out. So
Hmm.
that's why
Yes,
One
sir.
Brand is here to reminding people that they're God. But to even
Yeah.
express further, let's have
Yeah.
a platform called the One Podcast that we can roll out when we want
Yeah.
to and
Yeah.
interview people like yourself that
Yes,
have
sir.
been out of their body. And what we talk about is what you say, because I've been out of my body. It happened by accident,
Hmm.
but I know. You said
Yeah.
so when
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
still a Christian back then, but I was like,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah. I know. I
real,
know. I know. I know what's for real and what's not. Yeah. Yeah.
exactly,
You and it's
exactly.
very easy to tell once you done left this flesh suit. It's very easy to tell what's real and what's not. So yeah, nah, I
Yeah,
totally feel you. And don't discount the fact that it happened on accident. Most people's shit happens on accident. Oh, can I curse on here? Because I
yeah.
curse.
Do what
I'm
you
just
need
be
to,
honest
bro.
with you.
Do what
I
you
don't,
need to,
so
bro.
listen, I'm a country boy from the South. We cuss. I grew up cussing. I've been cussing and I say that because my grandfather, if he was still alive today, he'll tell you Corey been cursing since he was 5 years old. Like them was some of the first words I was given as a kid, given the the family I grew up in. So
Yeah,
yeah, so I didn't want to be like, oh shoot, this is a family show. I can't say that.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So
I
yeah,
appreciate you, brother. And
yeah,
the biggest thing is, we're big on authenticity, integrity, like
yeah,
you mentioned. So I
yeah,
always want to know that I could be myself. I was
yeah, yeah, yeah,
talking to, I don't know if I was talking to Bam or somebody, Jonathan, I think, and he's in Canada, and I'm
yeah.
sitting there smoking, roll a little bit of paper.
Yeah. Listen, the only reason I stopped smoking is because it was interfering with my OBEs. I
Okay,
couldn't I couldn't stay
Oh,
awake long enough to stay like because um here it's legal clearly, and so I never smoke like during the day. It's always been I smoke at night so that I could sleep because I had so much trouble sleeping when we lived in the States. I was under so much pressure from work and all this stuff, and I used to have so much trouble sleeping. That was the only thing that would let me go to sleep. So I used to take gummies, and then
hmm,
I got here, and it's you can go to there's a store. Everything is government owned, so you go to the store and you get whatever you want. The dispensaries, it's all government owned. So you go to get what you want. They got some of the best quality stuff.
I could
And
imagine.
it's cheap, mad cheap. Like it's
Wow.
crazy. Like I never like I never because I don't smoke like so much. It was nightly. Don't get it twisted. It was every day. But
Yeah.
it don't take me but like 3, 4 puffs and not four,
Uh-huh.
5 puffs, and then I'm
Exactly.
good
Yeah.
because of the strength of what they got here.
Exactly.
Um, but yeah, so listen, you'll find out as we get in a conversation. You'll find out I don't judge nobody for nothing. I don't, at all. Like the
Yeah.
worst of the worst. I don't judge them because. And if you want to get off into that, we can talk about it. But um, hey, if you smoke, if you love it. If you like it, I love it. That's the way I look at it. Shit,
Yeah.
I wish if it wasn't interfering with the. And listen, sometimes when I'm not actively pursuing OB, I will
Yeah.
like because
Yeah.
again, I try to tell people I'm not chasing OBEs anymore. Like I
Mhm.
have them when I have them. Like
Yeah.
I ain't like I need to go and see all the
Yeah.
stuff because truth of the matter is I'm gonna see it all when I leave here anyway. Like I'm gonna
Mhm.
know it. I know it all already. Like I know
Yeah.
what this is, what we live in, how this
Mhm.
thing is constructed. I know all that. I've seen that. So once
Mhm.
you've seen that, all the details, if that's stuff you want to see, cool. For me, it was more so about learning what I'm supposed to do here.
Yeah,
while I'm
exactly.
here. And so that's why I fucks with y'all brand, because it's crazy, because I'm I like that type of stuff, brand building stuff. I just don't have the patience for it. You got to have the patience of Joe to build a brand, like
Oh,
for
big
real,
time.
for real. Like
Big
people
time.
don't understand. It's a lot of fucking work. It ain't just slapping some shit on a t-shirt and
Oh,
put it on a Shopify account. It
yeah.
ain't that. If you wanted to be something
Exact
big,
quality. Yeah, exactly.
quality, big,
Mhm.
something
Yeah.
that people can resonate with, you got to put
Yeah.
some effort into it.
Definitely.
But I wanted to do, and it's crazy because I wanted to do a brand surrounding that, what we're talking about right now. And that's when I found y'all. And I was like, yo, I would never do a brand. I would love to just connect with them and help their brand grow. Cause that's
Yeah.
like fucking right up my alley. It's literally on the same alley as me. Because I tell people all the time, ye are God. And
There you
people
go.
like look at me crazy. And I say, well, if you're a Christian, you should know it says that in Psalms 82. And
Yeah.
then the boy, your homie that you call
Jesus.
God, which he's
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
he's the homie. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
He is the
Exactly.
homie. He's the
Exactly.
brother,
Exactly.
but he ain't no more God than you are, or she is, or he is,
Yeah.
or whoever is.
Preach.
Um, he doubled down on that and told the Pharisees, like, ye are, don't your shit say ye are God?
Exactly. Yep.
So
Yep.
what? Listen, if we get off into religion, it's gonna turn into a real convo, because
Bro, we're taking it there,
motherfuckers is
bro.
so people so I'll never forget. I so when I tell you I done been out somewhere everywhere when it comes to faith and belief systems.
Yeah.
Um, I started in Christian. I grew up in Christianity. My grandmother was a preacher, which is
Hmm.
ironic because the Bible say women ain't supposed to preach. So I was like, how you? That's kind of
Exactly.
crazy. But I'm with it. But
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
own word that you
Exactly,
teaching
bro.
say something
Exactly.
totally different.
Exactly.
So anyway, she was a preacher. Like my whole entire life, my grandmother was a preacher. Like she didn't have no job. She was a preacher. She had a church, everything, little ghetto church. And so I grew up in religion, like grew up in it from the time I can remember to now until I broke free. And then I moved into, and you probably, I don't know if you saw the video I did with my homeboy Antoine, but he kind of got me off into the Israelite stuff.
To the Israelites.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah.
started like listening to them. I was like, okay, shit, that sounds a little more truthful than Christianity.
Mhm.
It's some bullshit too,
Yeah.
but it's distorted. I won't call it bullshit. It's distorted just like every other religion,
Mhm.
but it had a little more truth to it, like, right. And so now I'm looking like, yeah, how can the people in Israel be them people over there now? That don't even make no sense. Like
Yeah.
everybody was black back then. Wasn't no it like that. Like this is progress. So anyway, that took me to totally finding out about like the Anunnaki story and how that story is fucking older than the Bible and all these other stories, and it's literally the same story. They talk about the flood, all the
Yeah.
creation, all the same shit. It's the same story, just told differently.
Hmm.
And so from that place, are we going now? Like
I was gonna say,
are we
bro, we
going? Cause
going.
I
We
was say
going,
we
bro.
going, we
Just
going. I
go.
didn't know if you
Flow
want to
in
do an
it.
intro,
I
cause
know.
I'll
Hey,
get in
hey,
here and get to it. Cause
hey, we'll do the intro at the
yeah.
end.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. You edit it how you want, my brother.
Yeah.
I'm just here
We've
to,
never done it this way, just so you know, but
yeah.
we
Oh
just
shit,
flow.
listen. Well, good, because I don't never want to do nothing like you did with anybody else. Because I'm me and they
Yeah.
them and you. And while we are all source, we are still individual souls. So
Yep.
anyway, so I got into the Israelites. I was neat, bro. I'm talking when I say practicing Israelite, like only thing was I didn't hate white people. That's the only thing. Like, cause my
Yeah.
wife is Canadian, she ain't black, so I was like,
Yeah.
I can't be too mad at white people because my wife and mother of my children. Like, what we talking about?
Yeah.
So, but the way they approached the faith was more structured, which is something I've always, and your girl being is your wife or your girl?
Fiance.
Fiance.
Yeah.
Okay, your fiance being Muslim, I respect so much of the structure of Islam. Like it's
Exactly.
very structured. It ain't,
Yeah.
you can't just do whatever and say, "Oh, I believe in the Lord." Like
Yeah.
that shit don't play with them. Like
Yeah.
if you Muslim, you don't eat pork. If you
5 times
Muslim,
a
you
day.
don't drink. You pray 5 times a day. You do what
Yeah.
the fuck you supposed to do.
Yeah. Face east.
And with Christian, especially modern day Christianity, you don't got to do shit. You can just do what you can go out and fuck off all Monday through Saturday as long as you show up Sunday to church and go to the altar and repent.
And pay
And
them
it's
tithes.
very and pay them motherfucking tithes, right? Pay that 10%. You better get that 10% in the plate, or none of your shit is forgiven. You are the worst person in the world.
Yeah.
So, but I like the Israelites because it was kind of like a blend of the two. It was still Christianity, but it had the structure of Islam. So I kind of fucked with it because it was like, okay, I ain't gonna eat pork no more. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do this. Like, they got 600 and something laws that you're supposed to keep. It ain't till you get into it till you figure out that like it's impossible. Because some of them laws are for women, you can't keep them. Some of the laws is for priests, you can't keep them. You ain't part of this tribe or whatever the fuck they talking about.
Yeah.
And so then it was finding out, like, it just hit me one day. I was reading Samuel because I'm an avid reader of the Bible, and of other books too. I never read the Quran because I always said if I read it, I need to know how to speak Arabic because I don't want to read no shit they translated from another translation. Nah, fuck that. Like, if I can't read it, then nah. So I mean, the Bible is exactly that, but it was like that's what I already knew.
Yeah, you already knew that. Yeah.
So, but even with them, they like, hey, it's some more books you need to read,
Yeah.
and it ain't just these, it's more. So I got my wife, her blessed self, for my birthday, bought me a Sefer, which is like, it's about this big. It's got every book in all
I
88
heard
books.
you mention that on that other podcast. So I looked
So
it
it's
up
got,
too. I had never heard of that.
it's $100 Bible basically.
Okay, good to
And
know.
it's got every book. Like, it's got all of them. Like,
Yeah,
all the ones that
were taken out.
that was taken out
Yeah.
by the
Was it
King James took out. Yeah. So really the Council of Nicaea took them out. But so I read them all. And when you read Enoch, it's a whole different story, like, than what they be talking about. Like, when you start getting the Enoch, you be like, wait,
bro, I already know
this
that.
sound a lot like aliens.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah. Like, wait, what? Like, what?
Exactly.
And then my friend Antoine, who was also on the same journey with me with the Israelite stuff. So we're on the same journey with the Israelite stuff. He the one that actually kind of really brought me into the fold for real, for real.
Yeah, I remember you said like he was the one that said like the next thing you
The
find
next thing you find is gonna be
wake you
the
up.
thing. It's gonna be the thing. Now you're gonna leave that and you're gonna go to this. And then he never talked to me about Israelite stuff again for like 2 years. I ain't even talked to the guy. Like, he was disappeared.
Yeah.
And it was perfect because it was my soul's journey, and I needed to have that journey, or that part of the journey, by myself.
Yeah.
And so I started reading the book of Samuel, and it just didn't sit right with me. Excuse me. It didn't sit right with me. Yahweh tells Saul, hey, go in there and kill all these people, that Amalekites. Go kill all of them. Men, women, children, put them to the sword and take all their shit. Don't leave nothing there, and don't leave nobody alive.
Yeah, that always the same thing with me too. Yep.
Now this is the God of the Bible.
Exactly.
The God that loves everybody. The God that is unconditional love.
Yeah.
He told them people, go in there, kill some of my other, because he created all mankind, right?
Exactly.
Go kill some of my other creation, steal their shit, and because you didn't kill one of them, I'm gonna take your kingdom from you. That's the story of Saul. That's literally his story. He was the king, then he got replaced with David, I believe. But it was Saul, and he didn't do what God told him to do.
Yeah.
The lesson is do what God say.
Yeah.
Nobody ever thought about what the fuck is God telling us to do? Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
A lot of those stories too. It's like
a lot of
it's like not just that one instance. It's like other things that meant like, damn, God, is it damn, you know,
like,
do we have to do it that way?
Damn. So it's like, wait a minute. Why God have to use you to kill all the people when God can do whatever he wants? God can snap his finger and all the people just cease to exist.
Yeah.
He wiped the whole earth with a flood. Like, why he need people to go kill other people? So that was one thing.
Yeah.
The second thing that really took me away from religion was the book of Job. Like, if you read it, most people read it and they only reading about what Job went through. Nah, I read the whole setup. And I'm like, wait a minute. How is Satan able to go to and fro? Go to heaven, come to earth,
Yeah,
go where the fuck he
exactly,
wants. And
exactly.
he the one that caused the problem.
Yeah, he's
According to
talking about it.
y'all,
Yeah,
he fucked up the whole plan. He
yeah,
told Adam and Eve, he got them fucked up. The whole plan fucked up because of Satan, this
Mhm.
magical devil figure, Lucifer, or whatever.
Yeah,
But his punishment, our punishment for following him is we got to go to hell for eternity. We got to spend eternity burning, worms crawling through our bones, all kind of
yeah,
crazy shit. His punishment is he get to do whatever he wants. He get to go to and fro. He get to go talk to God, sit in front
yeah.
of God and be like, hey,
Uh,
what's up?
yeah,
What up, homie?
yeah. Let's
Like,
get this guy.
hey,
Let's
let's
get
get,
this guy.
hey, hey, this guy down here, Joe,
He don't really
I
love you.
bet money. I bet money.
Exactly.
I bet money. If you fuck his shit up, he'll stop worshiping you. He'll curse you and all this
Yeah,
stuff. And God, the God of all things, who knows all things, he knows Job ain't gonna fuck it up because he
yeah,
knows all things,
yeah,
supposedly. This God figure says, bet, I'll take that bet. What's the
yeah,
over under?
yeah.
I'll take that bet.
And who is
Hey,
Job
put
anyway?
it on DraftKings. I'll
Yeah,
take that bet.
exactly.
I'll take that parlay.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck is we talking about? So the guy who loves everybody and knows all things, made a bet with Satan that he could fuck up one man's life, and that man didn't do nothing wrong
yeah.
at
But
all.
worship him like Job was a
He was the
righteous
most
man.
righteous man of the time, is what they said.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot
So
of
them store,
yeah,
bro,
a lot of questions.
too many questions. Wait a
Bro,
minute.
bro, well, I'm telling you, one of the biggest things that I want to get into, that is one of them. So
Mhm.
definitely we can stay there.
Yeah. Oh, listen, we can stay all in the Bible, and people get mad because, listen, it was. I take it back to the Israelite thing because once I was with the Israelites, it was a pastor, and he was more moderate Israelite. So he wasn't one of them guys standing on the corner in the Power Ranger suit talking crazy to white people that passed by. He wasn't doing that shit. He had a regular church. I think it was white people that went there. Like anybody who was following the laws, statute, commandment could be part of his congregation. And his name was Kenneth Howard. That was it. I can't remember when we did our thing, but his name was Kenneth Howard, a Dr. Kenneth Howard. And he was he was the only man I respected in that whole religion because he kept it real about all the stuff, like even about us and some of the stuff that we doing, trying to claim that it's righteous, but it's not, whatever. But he said something that was so profound to me. He said, I mean, not to me, but in one of his, because I used to watch his shit live, like online. And he said, let me make sure I get it right. People believe what they know, but don't know what they believe. That shit fucked me up. Like, people believe what they know. Like, so what people tell you, what you think you know in the Bible, you believe that, but you don't even know the tenets of what you believe. Like, you don't know where it come from, the origin of it. You don't know what it really say, because a lot of this stuff was fucked up in translation. So in Hebrew, like the word God, and every time you see the word God in the Bible, that's plural. It's Elohim, which is plural, meaning gods, meaning multiple.
That's
Nowhere in
powerful.
the Bible is there a singular God.
That's
Nowhere.
powerful.
Anywhere you see God in the Bible, the Hebrew translation that is Elohim.
Have you heard the translation for the where Moses when God spoke to Moses, and they said like God said I am the I am, or I am
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
They said the real translation is God is saying I am that, 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 like infinite. I'm
And
everything.
so can I tell you that? And that wasn't even God talking to him. That was an angel.
Yeah.
According to the Bible itself, it was not
Yep.
God talking to him. It was an angel in the burning bush. So it wasn't even God. And
Powerful.
it wasn't even an angel. It was a being from Nibiru, probably,
Wow.
that's
Wow.
walking around telling these
Yeah.
that they are worshiping as these deities, but they just don't understand what's
Exactly.
imagine you not having a TV, a camera, a car, you horse and buggy life, and a craft comes
Yeah.
down from the
Mhm.
sky and a being walks off that craft. immediately you think that's a deity. Immediately.
Yeah.
So it's not like they were wrong. It's not that they were ignorant. They were ignorant.
They were not fully
They were
informed.
not fully informed. They were not fully aware,
Yeah,
right,
fully
of
aware.
what's going on.
Exactly.
But yeah, so just ultimately when I was in religion, whether it was Christianity or Israelites, it ended when I started realizing that God is mad violent. Like, what the fuck? He killed everybody. And then one day, I was talking to somebody. I said, and they said this. They said, "How many people has the devil killed? Actually,
Yeah, that's a
the
real one.
devil's supposed to be the worst dude, the baddest thing walking, the worst, baddest thing on the earth. How many people has he killed?
Yeah, and I remember hearing you say this too. You know,
And
like
I ain't never. When
yeah,
I think back to and when I say I read the Bible from start to finish, I read from Genesis to Revelation, every book in between, the shit that people don't read, Malachi,
Songs of Solomon.
Titus, Songs of Solomon, like all the shit people don't even know that shit exists in the Bible.
Exactly. Yeah.
They only read the first four or five books. They'll get into
John.
Proverbs. As far as Old Testament, first four or five books, Psalms, Proverbs.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Psalms, Proverbs, that. Then they go skip right to New Testament. Let's get into
Literally.
Jesus talk. Like, I
Literally.
want to know about Jesus.
And they don't
For
even read all
them,
the New Testament.
and they don't even read all of that.
Yeah.
And if you understand the New Testament ain't scripture, it's letters. It's mostly letters and accounts.
Yeah.
Whereas in the Old Testament, it says a lot of God said or the Lord saith this, that, and other. You don't see none of that in the New Testament.
And then,
Most
bro,
of it is.
in Acts, not to cut you off,
No, you good.
Yeah, in Acts, bro, you see that the name Christian was a title given from man. So people are fighting over something
That's not even real.
Yeah, it's a man created, just like
Jesus wasn't a Christian.
Exactly. Ain't that real? That's
She wasn't a Christian.
Like we might have to we might have to make a shirt saying that.
Yeah, hey, for real, you should. Hey, for real. Because Jesus wasn't a Christian, bro. He wasn't. Christianity didn't exist 100 years after he was already gone.
Yeah, powerful.
That's Emperor Constantine created all that foolishness. And he had a dream, and then they told him this and that. Well, what he did was he probably had an out-of-body experience, and they showed him what the future was going to hold. Because again, there are set events that are going to happen no matter what. No matter how much we manifest or whatever, it's set things that have to happen. That's part of the construct we live in. Yeah. And so all through history, when you hear these people that were prophets, these were nothing more than people who had out-of-body experiences and were shown the future. They were shown these things. John the Revelator wasn't no special man. He was on the island of Patmos starving to death. So when you're in a state of starvation, you're going to see things. You're going to be able to come out of your soul going to be able to come out your body a lot easier than if you just had a full course meal at Ruth Chris. Like, it's just what it is. Matter of fact, people who want to have out-of-body states, I always suggest start fasting. Like, I'm on a fast right now. I want to get back out of my body and have some more experiences.
Are you not eating at all during the
water only. I got water.
Great.
And so yeah, but if you want to have these experiences, fasting is the best way to get there, because you start
getting light.
One, your body is becoming healthier, because the food we eat is really fucking our body up. If we all being real about it, it's full of toxins and preservatives and poisons and whatever. We're being poisoned.
It's not even real food. It's not even
real food. Most of it, and in some cases, we not even. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna stay away.
We're not supposed to eat.
I'm gonna stay away from the meat part. That's a little controversial. So
but we've been not doing meat. We've been straight up doing electric. Like really electric stuff. That's all we want to put in our body. So electric fruits. And today I just had one mango, one avocado. I eat them together with honey, sea salt. And
so hold on, before you get off into that, let me tell, because again, it's about transparency. I ain't no vegetarian or none of that. I eat meat. I'm just saying I recognize that it ain't.
It's not the highest.
It ain't. Fruit is really what you should be eating. Vegetables is trash, really. Fruit is what you should be eating.
Yeah.
But
I still eat meat
Yeah,
though. Let
yeah,
me.
I still eat meat. Like,
Yeah,
and then as soon as I got out of that crazy ass religious stuff, I started eating pork again too. I was like, bro, the body is a vessel. You
yeah,
keep it as healthy as you can. I'm not supposed to worship it because it's going back in the ground. It don't matter how healthy you can be, the healthiest man on the planet. You can be a drug addict that eats McDonald's every day. Both y'all bodies going in the same fucking ground. Don't matter. And both your souls are going to the same place, which is to wherever you want to go. There is no heaven that you confine to or no hell you confine to. When you leave here, you go do whatever the fuck you want. You go have your life review. You experience everything that you did right and wrong to people, and then you can go traverse the cosmos. If you go build you, I have constructs that I'm waiting to get back to. I've seen them. So I've seen the construct from the outside, and I've seen the other ones that I helped create. And I'm
yeah,
going back to go finish my workshop, and I got some pretty good ideas for some shit I want to create for myself because I definitely ain't coming back here again. That's for
bro.
sure.
Yeah.
I know. I commented under Awaken the Joy's
Oh yeah, yeah.
review with you. I said one thing I know about Corey is he's not coming back here again.
Never. That was you. Okay, yeah, I saw
But that
that
was
shit. I
me.
laughed at it. Yeah, yeah. Dead ass. I'm never coming
Yeah,
back here. I'm done.
yeah,
And it
yeah,
was the only reason I probably have been back before is so that I can learn what I'm learning now, which is
yeah,
the great work.
yeah. Mhm.
Opening up, learning that I can leave my body whenever I want, and that I exist beyond this. The problem with this current realm one experience is most people don't understand that they exist beyond that. So
Yeah,
everything they do is focused around this. Like it's
yeah.
focused around getting money, or it's focused around
This lifespan. You
this.
got this
And
time
when I
to
say,
be everything they can be or not.
bro, and it's literally the size of a grain of, when you think of it in terms of the other side, it's a grain of sand on the beach.
Hmm.
This life, 80
Yeah,
years, 100 years, whatever you here for,
nothing.
is a grain of sand on the beach
Yeah.
compared to
Remember,
to the other side.
yeah, the Bible says it's like a breath, a vapor,
Yeah,
dust.
vapor. Yeah, life is like a vapor, and
Gone. Mhm.
this life is exactly that. But everything after that is eternal, is
Yeah,
freedom,
yeah,
it's there is no, there's nothing that can be done. This is why I say ye are gods.
exactly,
It's
bro. I
not
was just about to
from an
say the same thing.
yeah,
This is why
yeah,
we say, this is why
yeah,
we tell people you are God. It's the most
yeah.
direct way
It's,
to let
and the
people know.
reason it is because it's not an egotistical thing in terms of
No.
I'm God and you're
Yeah,
not. We're all God.
exactly.
And when I say God, I mean everything, all the attributes that you think God is, omnipresent, omniscient, telepathic,
Everything.
all of that is what we are on the other side. I've experienced all of that. I've
Yeah.
literally shot through a star. I've literally commanded to be somewhere and then I was there. I've
Powerful.
literally spoken and no words moving. I could just hear my thoughts audibly. Um, I
And you've
was
already dealt
literally,
with the Lyrans.
yes, I've seen beings and them beings ain't shit. Like it ain't like it's a thing. Like the more I go to the other side, the more I understand how normal the other side is.
Yeah.
This is the abnormal shit. What
Yep.
we doing now is abnormal because
Yeah.
we come here to experience that which we are not. We come here to be human, fallible, live, be born, die, forget things, be evil, be good.
Yeah.
Um, Take for example this most recent incident with the guy that got shot, and I ain't gonna even get into it because I don't care about politics. It don't matter.
Hmm.
Um, he ain't a good guy because he got shot. The guy who shot him ain't necessarily a bad guy. They literally just people playing their role in this experience.
Hmm.
That guy knew he was gonna die that way before he ever came here. That makes sense. Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah. It makes
agreed to
perfect
come
sense.
here.
Makes
He
perfect sense.
agreed to come
Yeah.
here to
Mhm.
have his experience, do what he did, and die the
Exactly.
way he died.
Exactly. And this is such a high level of thinking for
Yeah,
most people, you know,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
you're already speaking to an audience that completely understands this
yeah.
and is
Good,
awakening up other people. So
good.
it's great to be able to connect with you and have your awareness. And one of the things I really want to get a chance for you to go into, bro, is slavery
Ask away, bro.
Not
Ask
being
away.
real, bro.
Like, can I just
Slavery.
quick ask a question too
Yeah, go
before you
ahead.
go
Go
in,
ahead. Go ahead.
Reginald?
Yeah, no, go
I was
ahead.
just gonna ask because I love how you talk about the religion, especially coming from a Muslim background, and I feel like a lot of people like I wish you had read the Quran too, because I would really know a lot of the stuff you're saying about the Bible, about the Quran. But your
Mm.
view on religion, did that change after your OB experiences, or like is it different
Ye-
after you had the OB experience?
Yes, yes. So again, I was kind of coming out of okay, so yes and no. It fully destroyed religion once I had the OBE. But I was
Okay.
already kind of asking too many questions. So I told this story a million times, and ironically, I just talked to my aunt who told me this the other day, and I thanked her for what she told me that I'm about to tell you, and I've said it on other things. But my aunt told me when I was 17 years old, she said religion will never be enough for you because you ask too many questions. She literally told me that. She was atheist or agnostic. She don't believe in religion at all. And her and my mom used to argue all the time because my mom was deeply religious. So my mom trying to save her soul, and my aunt is like, I don't want to hear that shit. And so my aunt said, Corey, listen, you do what you do, whatever, but religion will never be enough for you because you ask too many questions. So I say that to say this. Once I got to a certain point, I started asking questions that Israelites couldn't answer, Christians couldn't answer, Muslims, nobody can answer these questions. When I start asking why God used people to kill other people, why God doing bets with Satan to destroy the lives of his creation. I
Yep.
start asking these questions and nobody can fucking answer it other than you can't question God.
Exactly.
Nigga, yes, I can. Because
Yeah.
you telling me my life depends on following something,
Mhm.
Yeah.
motherfucker, it better be the right thing. Because you
Exactly.
telling me if it ain't the right thing, I gotta go
Exactly.
spend eternity in hell,
Yeah.
then motherfucker, I want to make sure I'm following the
Yeah.
right thing.
Yeah. And
Because I don't want to,
we got billions following Christianity, billions following Islam, billions following Hinduism,
Yeah.
billions following Judaism. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I
exactly.
need to know, bruh.
I need to know exactly if hell is on the line,
Yeah.
if hell
Yeah.
is the consequence,
Yeah.
then I need to know what's on the
Forever?
line.
Yeah.
So, but then nobody can have answers for these questions. And then my homeboy Antoine gave me the secret book of John. He said, go read the secret book of John. And it's telling a whole nother creation story. And then
Wow.
from that story, it took me to the Enuma Elish, which is the Anunnaki creation story, and all
Is that
these
the
fucking
Emerald
stories.
tablets or is that something else?
No, so Thoth is the son of Enki.
Oh, okay.
Is the
I know who you're
son.
talking
So
about,
Thoth,
Enki and Lil, that
yeah.
level.
So
You're talking about that
Enlil.
level. So
So you
he's that.
got Anu, bro.
Yeah.
This shit go way back further than that story because the Lyrans I met, they're the forefathers of the Anunnaki.
Okay,
So
I can
the
believe that.
Anunnaki are the Anunnaki because Lyran Prince married a reptilian queen and they created that line.
Wow. So now that kind
And
of makes sense why that Anunnaki might have that kind of that streak in them,
yeah,
like they're
yeah,
not necessarily evil, but like let's take
they
advantage of
ain't
the situation,
right. So
and
they're not evil. They're not good. There is no good and evil. So
exactly,
I would say
exactly.
that
There you
the
go.
duality only exists here. On the other side, there is no such thing as good and evil. But
Yeah.
with that being said, yes, for terms that we can
Yeah, kind
relate
of
to here,
generally.
yes,
Yeah,
they
generally.
would
Yeah.
be malevolent.
Yeah, it would make
Kind
sense.
of,
Get
kind
that.
of,
Yeah, kind of,
because
not
if you
necessarily.
really, yeah, because if you
Yeah.
really think about it, they didn't just come here and kill people and destroy everything. They came here with a
Opportunistic.
purpose. They were opportunistic. Yeah, let's do that.
Maybe we could call them
Let's do that.
capitalists.
Let's do this. We can call them
Capitalists.
Republicans.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
But no, we can definitely call them opportunistic. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so Thoth is the son of Enki or Enlil, one or two. I can't remember right now, but he's the son of one of them. So the Enumi Elish is the creation story and the flood story as told by the Anunnaki beings who were here when that shit happened. They're the ones that created these current versions of our flesh suits, Homo sapien sapien.
Yeah.
They did DNA testing and all of this, knowing that souls were waiting to come down into these flesh suits. They knew that. They had that understanding because they
That
been going, they're the higher dimensions.
yeah.
They've been outside the contract. They have everything we know, they've been known.
Exactly.
Like, so even the stuff we know now, as far as out of body experience, they've known that for eons, right? So, you know, for them, this is not new material or, you know, it ain't nothing new for them. They're teaching us, really. They were teaching Adamu and Eve this stuff.
Yeah.
And so,
How do you feel about this, Corey, as
yeah,
far as our energy being trapped during the
mm,
process of reincarnation? You know how we talk about the ultimate truth and belief constructs
okay.
and how
So,
people can be stuck in this loop of repeating the earth cycle if they don't have the ultimate truth.
so this is what I'll tell you. For what I understand, that's not true. There's
Okay.
no, because you can't force a soul to do anything.
Yeah.
When we say ye are gods, can you force God to come back and do something over and over again? Fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
Ye
Mm-hmm.
are gods mean every bit of that.
Yeah.
So no, I don't. I've never seen that in the out of body state. No one has ever told me I had to come back and do anything or shown me where I had to come back. When you
Okay.
come back, it's a choice. You
Yeah.
choose to come back here to experience, and for whatever reason, because you don't always choose to come back here for soul growth in a positive way. You
Yeah.
may be coming back here to experience negativity. The people
Mhm.
that's killing people and raping kids and doing all that stuff, they agree to come here and do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whether you think it's right or wrong or not, that's what they agreed to come here to do. And
Yeah.
ain't gonna be no eternal punishment for them either. Like
Yeah.
they'll have to experience what they done to everybody they done it to. So they'll experience some of the worst hell they can. But once they forgive themselves, they'll go on because even you have been here before. And when you was here before, you might have not been the good guy. You might have not
Mhm.
been the guy making a dope brand and talking about ye are
Oh
gods. You
yeah.
might have
I
been the
already know that
dictator.
I've been that. Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I've experienced my past lives too, a couple of them. So
So there you go.
yeah.
So that's something I haven't even experienced yet because I haven't really, that hasn't been something I had targeted until recently. Like now I'm trying to experience more of the soul records and find out more about the lives I live here, just so I can talk more about who I was before. Like I
Bro,
want to be able to tell people that.
I did a past life regression last year.
Mm-hmm.
This dude
Uh,
from UK. You know, it's like a hypnosis. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
I don't know if you know Dolores Cannon, but she's saying what some of you
yep,
what they're saying, how some souls have come in to already be aborted.
yeah,
They just want to know
yeah.
the
They
birthing
want to know what
experience.
it feels like to be
Yeah,
aborted.
exactly, exactly.
And the soul who's aborting them wants to know what it feels like to abort a baby.
Yeah,
And they're gonna have to experience what that aborted baby experienced when they go to their life review.
yeah,
So
yep,
this is what I'm saying. Like everybody think they good until you get to that life review.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
you find out, hey, I wasn't the squeaky clean motherfucker that I thought I was.
yeah,
Right
exactly,
now,
exactly.
some people are in this realm since we have polarity and duality and morality. Some people are perceived worse than others. You know,
Mhm.
obviously,
Yeah,
I'm not going. I'm not coming to the rally of somebody who's a mass murderer. They get what they deserve here in this realm. Then they go back and they got to experience what they experienced. But everybody gonna have something in their life review. The problem
mhm.
is here, people constantly compare what they think is better. So yeah, I'm gonna have a life. Somebody said in one of my comments. Oh, somebody said in one of my Telegram groups. It's like, yeah, well, I definitely think I'll have a better life review than that person. I said, how do you know? How do you know? No, it was Epstein. They said, I'm gonna have a better life review than Epstein. I said, how you know?
Yeah,
How do you know?
hmm,
Maybe maybe you gonna have more trouble forgiving yourself for the little shit the stuff you perceive as small than he has forgiving himself for all the shit he did. Maybe
hmm,
he knew when he came here this is what he had to do. Some
yeah,
people come here with a knowing. Some
hmm,
people come here and I mean, we all forget when we come here, but some people find that knowing. I don't know that Jeffrey Epstein ain't never had an OB. Maybe he had an OB and he knew what was coming for him. And so he okay, and this is what it is, right?
yeah,
So the problem with people is we think what our experience is, that's what everybody else experiences, and that's just not true.
hmm, hmm,
Um, we all chose to have our individual experience. And
yeah,
so again, that's what took me away from religion. So back to your question, it took me away from religion because nobody's answering my questions. So now once I started learning about the Anunnaki story, I'm like, yeah, none of this shit makes sense. This is lies. Now we telling blatant lies.
yeah,
Religion is telling blatant lies because these books is 6,000 years older than the books y'all telling me is the truth.
They're
and they
making
telling
more
a whole
sense.
different story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and it
they
make more
make
sense,
more sense.
and it make way more sense, right?
Yeah.
But even some of that shit is distorted because they'll tell you, "Oh, this is like some Star Wars shit." We don't live on a we don't live on a round ball spinning through space. Like that's not
Yeah,
what I saw. Like
exactly.
and again, I ain't here to argue what people believe. I don't really
Yeah.
care because if you haven't seen it, then you just believe it.
Yeah.
And belief is a con.
Earth is like this
Yeah,
big.
you know what I'm saying? Earth is really a flat plane. It is a flat plane with other rank. It's a what I saw was a big ass half a dome snow globe.
Yeah.
And it was in the office with a bunch of different ones, smaller ones, big ones, medium ones, and this one was in the middle of the floor. And I
Yeah.
looked in it, and I could see Africa and I could see all the continents, and then there's layers of realms above and around this one. So
Yeah.
there's a layer that goes around. This is how you get outside of the ice walls or whatever. And then there's those layers. The galactic realm is this layer above this one.
It's
Then
like
there's
this.
another. Yeah, yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
I
like
always
that.
say it's like the Amazon Echo.
It's just like that. If you seen a domed snow globe, it
Mhm.
looked just like that,
Yep.
flat,
Yeah.
and then different. And it's 12 of them all the way up, and the 13th one is the one that is the glass that holds it all together.
Incredible.
Um, that's what I saw. So I
Yeah.
saw this when I was about 20 some years old. I saw this before I even knew I was having OBE. So that's why I said don't discount your accidental OBE because
Mhm.
that's what I had the same one. And I was taken outside of the construct. I was literally looking at it like, oh fuck. And
Yeah.
then I talked to Darius about it. He said you probably was in a workshop on constructs that you helped create
Yeah.
because it was
Power.
a bunch of them, small ones, little ones. I would look at them and they'd all have different kind of like universes in them. It was
Wow.
dope as shit. And I
Right.
remember waking up from that, coming back into my body and be like, what the fuck was that? Like, because
Yeah.
I didn't know what I know now.
Yeah.
So when people say the earth is a globe and they did say, no, these beings come from higher realms
Mm-hmm.
above us. And they
Mm-hmm.
come through and there are places in which stars in which they can travel through to come into our realm. And we about to start seeing that happening with more frequency because all of the realms are about to open up and it's gonna be like the times of Noah, where it ain't nothing to see a Anunnaki because that's what is all of it was seen. Everything used to be seen,
Yeah.
all
That's
of
the
it.
word.
So every realm used to be open. You can soul wise, you could go to any realm you wanted to, right? And physically you could too. You could hop in a ship and go to this realm or that realm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but once I saw that and once I understood that, it just changed like religion for me. So it's like, what's the purpose of the religion?
Yeah.
Is it what I'm finding out is it's really to control us
Mm-hmm.
because the only reason you practice the religion is to keep you out of hell.
Mm-hmm.
If people knew there was no hell, most people wouldn't be religious. I believe that with all my heart. Like nobody would, most black people especially,
Mm-hmm.
because we the scariest motherfuckers on the planet. We always in fear about something. So
Be
we,
telling people, man, in my family, and my family's law enforcement,
oh
military.
yeah,
I be telling them like, bro, we got some fear in our family. They're like, fear, no, there's no fear. I'm like, bro,
no,
that stuff that you do is scary. Yeah,
fear is
yeah.
DNA. It's built in our DNA, and so it was an easy fix for them to say, "Oh, if you don't listen to this, you're going to hell." Because everybody want to escape burning sulfur. You got this lady Mary Kay Baxter writing books called "The Divine Revelations of Hell," and you read that shit. That shit will scare the shit out of you.
I met her, bro.
Yo, she full of shit.
Yeah, I was.
I mean, and let me not say that. She full of shit to me because what she experienced may have been real, but it was a projection of her own. Of her own. There is no real
It's
place
like the
called hell.
collective. It's like the collective because I think I heard you say it. There is a construct, almost maybe is it an egregor, a thought form of maybe
Thought form. Yeah.
somebody in Christianity. There's like a Christianity
Yeah.
construct.
Yeah.
Or
So like that
yeah,
Christianity is the part of the programming of the construct. So if you in that, then you're part of the group of people that believe in this particular thing. Well, if you believe in it and emotionally you attach to it, then that thing becomes real for you. So you got
Yeah.
billions of people believing this and emotionally attached to it. So now it's become a real thing for
Entity
people.
almost.
It's a real entity. Yeah, like almost an entity.
Yeah.
But it's not it's not
Not
physically real.
real.
It's
Yeah, it's
not
not
a
like a
physically
stone.
real place. It's not a place that you gonna be sent to. It's a
Mhm.
place you will experience if you believe that to be so.
Exactly.
And so that's why I say she's not full of shit. She just full of shit for me because she made a whole bunch of money lying to people about something that's not real, but is a figment of her belief system, not a real tangible place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I read the book because I used to be in Christianity and that shit
Yeah.
scared the fuck out of me and it made me stay in church, which is
Yeah.
the purpose, which is the whole purpose. Keep
Yeah.
your ass in church, keep your ass in line, keep paying them tithes, keep being a good person. Well, in
Yeah.
my mind, it shouldn't take a threat to make you a good person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like if you truly living in unconditional love, you should need the threat of something bad happening to you to operate that way. That makes
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah. And speaking of what you just said, unconditional love, that was one of the things that Darius had said that was a hitter for me when he said, you can't be in unconditional love and
Where
have
there's a
conditions.
judgment.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You
I'm
can't
like,
be.
come
So
on,
this is
man.
what made Christianity fold on itself. Because
Yeah.
now you telling me God is unconditional love, but he gonna judge you based
Yeah.
on conditions when he loves unconditionally.
And
That
that,
shit don't make no sense. So that
that,
made religion kind of fold in on itself for me. When he said, and that's funny you said that statement because it was that exact statement that confirmed for me, yeah, I ain't never going to be part
yeah,
of no
exactly.
religions
Yeah.
ever
Yeah.
again. Like
Hmm.
I knew at that moment when he said that, and I heard him say that on like a video. This is before I even had an OB. This is like when I
Yeah.
first found him. He said in the first video I ever watched. And he said that, and I said,
Drinks, like something broke.
fuck that. Yo,
Yeah.
my fucking pineal gland cracked or the
Yeah.
calcification cracked or something.
Yeah.
Cause that shit, he said that shit. I said,
Shattering, man.
fuck, he right. I said, oh my God, he's fucking right. And I was
Shattering.
like, how is God unconditional love?
Yeah. Because remember, the Bible says God is love.
God is love.
Yeah.
So
And then
what
we
kind of
said,
love is he conditional love
yeah,
or unconditional? And they
his
call him
love is perfect.
agape love.
Yeah.
Agape love is unconditional love.
Yeah. Mhm.
So how is he judging you based on conditions when he's supposed to love you unconditionally?
Yeah.
So how is he sending you somewhere for eternity? Nigga, listen to what I'm saying to you. This not just you live here for 100 years, but based on what you do for 100 years, you got to spend forever
Yeah.
in heaven or
Forever.
forever, meaning day after day,
Forever.
minute after minute, year
Yeah.
after year, thousand, decade after decade, century after century, millennia after millennia.
Yeah.
You got to spend in this one place for some shit you did for 100 years.
Then you're telling me I'm a vapor dust? My life is just a
And it's over. Like what? What are we talking about? Like
yeah,
none of that shit made no sense. So I'm
man.
like, wait a minute. It made me start like, well, who is this God person? Because again, if you follow Christianity, he's a white guy with a white beard. If you follow Israelites, he's a black guy with a white beard. And I'm like, the Bible says he's not a man that he should lie. The Bible said God is not a man, God is a spirit, and those who must worship him in spirit and truth, meaning he's not a physical man. He doesn't have physical care, doesn't have manly characteristics. Meaning, when I say he, I mean their version of what God is. And it hit me. I was like, y'all God is mad human. Cause he get mad. What the fuck would God get mad about?
I
Who
know.
can
Then
challenge
he's like the God that doesn't get mad. Then
if
he's the God is chill. I'm always
like
the same.
he said he's saying yesterday, today, and forever.
Exactly.
How is he? What is he mad about? Who he
Yeah.
get mad at?
Mm.
How is he mad at his creation? He
Hmm.
literally can make his creation do his will. How how is he mad if he knew we had free will?
Yeah. And then
If he gave us
he
free
knows the
will,
end from the beginning.
he know the end from the beginning, but we had a free will to change it. What?
Man.
None of this shit making sense, bro.
Bro, people
It
people are
just
waking up from this conversation. That's all I'm telling
bro, it's
you.
got to happen, and that's what the great work is about. It ain't just about having OBEs and seeing a bunch of cool shit so you can make your YouTube channel and talk a bunch of shit, which is what I'm starting to. So I want to be very careful when I say this. I only started YouTube because of Darius told me.
Yeah.
When I first had my first couple of OBEs, I was ready to leave the construct. Like now, like take my own self out of here. Like, and people can be like, oh, that's so sad. Not to me, because I'm going home. For me, it's not a sad thing. It's me going home. I don't care about no kids, no wife, no none of that. I'm going home. Because on the other side, I'm not nobody's husband or father or none of that over there anyway. They
Yeah.
not my children. They not my wife. They not none of that on that side. They
Yeah.
actually could be my husband in another lifetime,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
been my children, my father in another, my great grandparents in another lifetime.
Yeah.
Souls aren't children. Children aren't souls. So
Yeah.
I look at my 5-year-old daughter. I see a 5-year-old, but I know there's a soul, a fully matured
Yeah.
soul in there
Exactly.
that's
A
just going
star.
through the experience. Right.
Yeah. God.
So exactly. So I was ready to bounce. Like I had literally said, if I get offered to stay, I'm not fucking coming back. I'm staying. And when you do that, essentially, when my wife and children wake up, I'm dead in the bed. I'm gone. Like I'm gone. I didn't care about how it was going to affect them. I didn't care about nothing because if I did do that, that's something they agreed to anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's not like I'm doing something bad to them. They already agreed to that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But after talking to Darius, he kind of told me like, yeah, I feel you, but you have a purpose, and the purpose is to spread the great work.
Yeah.
Because what you don't want to happen is the love you didn't get to show, you're gonna have to be accountable for that because you decided to stay. So when you have your life review, I'm gonna be accountable for leaving when I could have been here to help. So I'm gonna have to feel that part of it.
Exactly. And then when you talk about the accountability is only you. You're judging.
Yeah. It's accountability to
live your
myself.
life. Did you live your best life?
Right. And so the question is, did I live my best life if I decide to stay here without telling people about the great work?
Exactly.
And so that's what made me get a YouTube channel. It wasn't to be famous. Like, bro, I hate seeing myself on camera. I think I look crazy. Like, I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it.
You
I
gotta
don't
love
like
it, man.
social.
You're about to see it more, bro. I'm telling you.
But this is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. That was gonna be one of my questions for you. Is how are you adjusting to the fame?
Well, I don't think it's fame. First of all, I don't got but 2,000 subscribers. People got hundreds and millions of subscribers, but I don't consider it fame for other reasons too, because fame to me is made up. It's the result of something made up.
Yeah.
Like if you're an actor, you're a faker. And so you become famous for being a faker. If you're a rapper, you're a faker. Because you're telling stories that you don't live anymore. So you became famous. So fame is a result of lying and fakeness.
Exactly.
And I'm not faking.
Yes.
Like I'm telling you what I know and what I don't know. I'm fully okay with saying I don't know. Like I ain't here to bullshit people.
Powerful.
But I'm also here to help people in this experience. So for me, it's not just about telling a bunch of cool stories. So people, I think somebody had said before, well, what, you talk about they was talking about Darius, and they had commented under something that said Darius talks about the same experiences. I was like, so like, why are you dependent on his experience? Go have your own.
Exactly.
Like that's the purpose of Darius. It's not for you to find another Messiah to worship.
There you go. There you go.
This ain't a religion. Like the great work isn't a religion.
Exactly.
And this is what I'm seeing. People trying to religify it and add their little spiritual stuff into. And so I just tell people, hey, do what you want. I'm gonna just keep it real on this side. And this is what, because like I have people coming in my comments telling me the spirit is somebody came in my comment telling me the spirit and the soul is two different things, and the soul is just the mind or some crazy shit. And I just asked them, I said, was you told that in the OBE? And oh, well, not really. I followed this guy, and I'm like, okay, well then stop talking. Because if you follow some guy, that's the same as you follow Jesus or you follow Muhammad or you follow the preacher or you follow this. If you don't know it for yourself, it's a con.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. I don't believe shit. I either know stuff or I don't know it, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to fame, to me, it's not fame. It's I guess you could say notoriety. People are starting to know
Yeah,
my story.
the demand of you getting
Yeah,
pulled. Like
yeah,
right now, you
yeah,
might be with your
yeah,
family.
yeah,
You got to step away now because you gotta do a
yeah,
show.
yeah. So, and this is the thing, I don't though. I only do
Yeah,
the shit I want to do.
yeah,
Like, and if I did, if trust me, if your brand didn't align with what I was talking, I would have told you, nah, I ain't doing it.
yeah,
Because I don't care about none of this shit. Like, I
yeah,
don't care about
yeah,
getting rich. It's not being rich is cool. If you get there, cool.
yeah,
It may have I had as a soul, I may have already agreed not to be rich in this lifetime.
yeah,
So
exactly.
now I'm sitting here struggling, fighting, trying to get this money, and it's never happening. And now I spend my whole life in disappointment because something ain't happened that I had already agreed not to happen.
Yeah, out of
See what I'm
alignment.
saying?
Yeah, not being in alignment.
So exactly.
Mhm.
So I only do stuff that's in alignment.
Yeah,
So when I seen your brand, I say, oh yeah, I fucks with that. Like, and then
yeah,
Andre came back and told me he did an interview. Said, man, it was one of the best interviews I done. And I was
yeah,
like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with them because. And I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry I missed that thing because I coach you football, and we had a game that night, and I totally forgot. My mind was wrapped up into that, so I totally forgot. But I'm glad we was able to make this happen.
Bro, you know the one podcast, we know your story already. So I had heard you
Yeah.
say multiple times, and I don't got a good memory. My memory's not bad. So when
Yeah,
you asked to already have it sent to the email as a reminder, I started
yeah,
to send you a 1 week reminder and then a day
yeah, yeah,
before reminder.
yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah, yeah,
man,
yeah. Bro,
I had
I
that little
listen.
inkling.
Sometimes you got to hit me up on YouTube, go under one of my posts and be like, "Hey, I'm with so and so. We got this going on over there,"
Yeah,
just to remind you.
yeah,
Because like maybe that is a bad part of smoking weed. Because my memory is totally short term memory is totally jacked.
yeah,
But yeah. So I I don't look at it as fame. I don't look at it as I don't feel myself as any of importance. No
yeah.
matter
You're
how much
deeply
people
important,
tell me.
bro. I'm letting you know, bro, from a high spiritual level. You know that you're
Thank you.
that guy.
I
You know that you're
appreciate
that
that.
guy, bro.
When I say importance, I mean importance as far as uniqueness. I'm no different than you,
Yeah,
her,
yeah,
anyone else.
exactly,
Every
exactly.
Yeah.
single one of us are the same God on the other
There
side.
you go.
Every
There you
single one
go.
of us have access to the same information, the same power, ability,
And
control,
yeah,
all of it.
and just like what you're saying too, you know how Nike is covering people, they're the brand that covers
Mm,
athletes.
mm,
You know, to cover you and others, we're the brand that covers the gods.
facts,
So you
facts. I
see that,
fucks with
and,
that.
and we're and we're waking up everybody,
Folks say, hey, you gotta send me some merch, bro.
bro, I
Cause
tell like we're
I don't want
already
to wear this shit no more. I want to
bro,
wear your
bro,
shit on my
yeah,
shirt.
bro, we're already sponsoring everybody
Okay,
that
cool.
we've interviewed so far. They've already come on board. Like it's just
Yeah,
happening in alignment, just
I'm
like
with
this.
it.
It's not
And
even
it's
us
funny
asking.
because I was showing my wife y'all stuff, and I was like, it's totally what I wanted to do. I
Yeah.
said, I hope they send me some merch. I'm gonna wear that shit every video I make. I'm gonna wear it every video I make.
Yeah, we're gonna flood you
But
out.
that's because that's because I truly believe, like, not even believe, I know this is
Yes,
true. Like,
yes.
this is not I believe it because somebody told me. I know we are God. It ain't no, I literally, the first experience I had, I couldn't find the sun. I was looking up. I don't know if y'all watched that interview with
Yeah,
Darius. I
that
was
was
looking up
powerful.
trying to find the sun. I couldn't find it. I come to find out I was the light. My
Oh,
soul was the light of everything.
And you went out of body at night. That's what made it crazy.
No, it was, well, it wasn't night. It was like early morning. So it was kind
Oh,
of,
it was,
what is that? Dawn? Dawn.
yeah, okay.
Is it dawn or dusk is in the evening? Dawn is in the
Yeah,
morning, right?
yeah.
So it was
Mhm.
dawn. So it was
Okay,
kind.
downtime.
It wasn't dark, but it
It shouldn't
wasn't
have been as
full
bright
of the
as it
day.
was. It
Hell
shouldn't
no.
have been
Listen,
as
if
bright.
at the time I was living in Florida, and
Yeah,
at that time of the day is lit, but not that much. The way it was when I came out body, it was like it was 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Florida, which is fucking sunny and hot and everything.
wow.
And I'm looking up to find the sun, and I can't find it. It's just a light, just light everywhere. And so I didn't understand it because I didn't have a spirit guide telling me. And the experience lasted for maybe a minute. It wasn't a long experience. But somebody told me, like, that's because you was somebody else who travels. I call us travelers.
Mhm.
Um, they told me, say, that's because you were the light. And I said, fuck, that makes so much sense.
Powerful too.
Like, because your soul is literally the light of all things. It's the energy, it's the most powerful energy
Yeah.
there is. Like, it's literally source.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
unconditional love source energy is you on the
Yeah.
other side.
You are that. Yeah. That all that.
So when I say I'm not important, I mean in the sense that I know what I'm saying is important for the
No,
time,
and I know
I'm
what you're saying too, just so you
I'm an
know. Yeah.
important vessel
Yeah.
to carry a message, but this is a message everybody can carry and everybody
Exactly.
should be carrying, because everybody is having out of body experiences every night when you go to sleep, whether it is controlled or not.
Yeah.
You are leaving your body every
Every
night.
night.
When you go into the lowest delta level of sleep, your soul ain't just laying there like, oh, I'm sleepy. No, your soul
Yeah.
don't need sleep. Your
Exactly.
soul don't need food. It don't need sleep. It
Yeah.
don't need nothing. So when you dreaming, that's just your soul leaving your body, going into a dimensional space you created. When you're in a lucid dream, you enter that dimensional space and you become aware, like 50% aware, like, oh shit, I'm dreaming. I've done
Yeah.
that recently.
Yeah.
Um, and me and Darius have been working together. He's trying to help me come out of my body through lucid dreaming, because there's a technique and protocol for that as well. So he's been helping me with that.
Okay.
Um, and then you have the full on OBE where you actually pull out your body, you turn around, you see yourself sleeping, and you
Yeah.
go handle your business. And
Yeah.
that's happened to me as well.
Yeah.
So
How did your first one happen? Did it happen?
it was so my first one. So my next video that's about to come out is on fear and how to get rid of it, what it is, and how to fucking get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if we
You're one of those people that help get out that fear.
yeah, I want to get, because once you get out of fear,
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't want to see that.
Yeah, that's where I'm at because I haven't had an out of body experience, and I feel like I have felt the fear coming in me.
yeah.
And it's like once you feel that, you're like, okay, no, 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 let me just
Okay,
not.
so you gonna want to watch my next video. It's gonna help you. I
Yeah,
promise you it will. It'll
definitely.
help you how what fear is, and give you, it's like 5 tips in there on how, when you put yourself in sleep paralysis, how to control it, and or how to look at it differently. So you
Great,
gonna like that
great,
next video.
perfect. Yeah, definitely.
But I had a lot of fear of the same
Yeah.
shit you had fear of. I didn't want to see I
No
didn't want
beat.
to see a being.
Yeah.
I was scared. Like, it's nighttime.
Christianity. Christianity.
Demons, monsters. Yes,
Exactly.
yes, yes, yes. So I'm just coming out of all of that, but that should have been in me for 40 something years.
Yeah. The
So
black culture. We're
yeah,
the first to run. We're the first to run.
I'm out of here. I ain't
Yeah.
want no part of that. We
We're
go
not
to a
gonna
haunted house.
investigate.
No, no, no. We ain't coming to see what's going on. We out of there.
Yeah.
If you in a crowd of black people and one person start running, everybody gonna start running.
Everybody.
We ain't even gonna fuck around to see what he running for.
Yeah.
They literally have done experiments, like YouTube funny joke experiments of that. Like, it'll be a group of black people that a black person just go running past them. And everybody like, oh shit, and just start running. Because that's what we are. That's what we built on. We built, and so for us, the fear means you're not safe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I had this fear because I felt like I wasn't safe in my own home. It's something gonna get me. It's gonna do something to me.
Yeah.
So I was setting my intention to go straight outside. I would set my intention to go straight. And listen, when I tell you this shit, you're gonna laugh at this part. The first night where I was about to come out, the night before the first night I came out, this was during the Kendrick Lamar Drake thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Kendrick had dropped Meet the Grams. That shit was so dark. Like, the energy of that song was so dark, I didn't even try to practice that night. I said, I know I'm gonna see something fucked up, because my energy was fucked up from listening to that song.
Yeah.
Like, it was so dark. Like, how the tone of it, the vibration of the actual music, the hertz that he was made that song in, it was so dark. And what he was talking about was such dark subject matter, which also made it one of the greatest songs of that whole little battle thing. Because
I haven't even listened to any of them. I think maybe I listened to one and one, like maybe the first
you
two.
ain't missing nothing.
Okay.
You ain't missing that.
Yeah.
But it was a great time. If you love hip hop, it was a great time for hip hop. I digress. But that song was so dark in its nature, in the hertz that it was produced in the content of what he was talking about. It was so dark, I couldn't even go try that night, because I was like, I'm gonna see some fucked up shit after having this So and I mention that to say this, your frequency does have to be a certain way, because if not, you will project the very things you scared of.
Yeah, I can.
Because on the other side, manifestation is instant. So if you're scared of monsters, you're gonna instantly see something that's scary. The thing is, you just got to know that that thing can't harm you, and it can't. No matter how scary it looks, it can't touch you unless you believe that to be so. So the first experience I had, I didn't want to experience none of that shit. So I said, I want to go straight outside. I want to get outside. And in my intentions, my safety was outside. There's beings outside too.
Yeah, exactly.
But I didn't see none of them because my intention was my safety is outside. That's where I'm going outside to escape seeing something I don't want to see. So naturally, I didn't manifest anything I didn't want to see when I went outside. So I literally was putting myself sleep paralysis. It didn't work, and I'm getting frustrated this time. It's 6 weeks of trying. You missing sleep. My wife had to have a conversation with me like, hey, you need to relax because you're not going to be able to even have the experience if you tripping. So it wasn't, the protocol didn't work. So I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I closed my eyes and immediately opened my eyes like that. It was like, and when my eyes was open, I was outside in my front yard.
Did you have your mask on that time? Or
yes,
was it?
yes, everything is on.
Okay.
When I woke up, I wasn't in my bed. I was outside, I was outside my front door, looking in my front yard. My car was in the driveway the same way. This is what people don't understand. This is where, and I'm gonna sidetrack this, but I'm coming back. But this is where I get kind of annoyed with the whole astral projection community, because they make this shit very spiritual and flighty, and you go to this place and no, when you leave your body in an OBE, you are in the same realm that you in right now, walking around. The only difference is you have more than your five senses to interpret what's around you. Right now, you got five senses and a brain to interpret everything around you, and that's it. You don't see but 0.35% of the light spectrum. Wow. So you only see what this light will reveal to you. You don't see none of the other shit. You can only touch what frequency repels your frequency. So if I'm touching the wall, the reason my hand can't go through this wall is because the frequency of my hand is repelling the frequency of this wall. On the other side, I can make the frequency of my hand match the frequency of the wall and walk right through this motherfucker.
Crazy, amazing.
I did that through the roof.
Yeah.
I looked up, I said, and without even knowing that's what I was doing, I just looked up, I said, I'm going out of here. And I flew through the roof of my place right now and was in the stratosphere. So the astral projection community, and again, I don't hate on them because that's their version. To me, astral projection is just a lucid dream. Because it's so flighty, it's so spiritual. Like they say, oh, these lower realms you can go to. There are no imaginary places. There's no places you're going to be sent to. Everywhere you go when you leave your body is where you want to go. You have full control and awareness of what you are doing when you leave your body if you do it consciously.
Amazing. I'm excited. So, I went out of my body the other day, maybe a few months ago, but it still had that flighty feel, like where I kind of like I could feel myself coming out of it, but I was kind of going to sleep, and then I literally popped up out of the ceiling, and then I was just floating in this hallway.
Yeah.
And it felt very real. Like eventually I came down the hallway, down these little steps, through these doors that opened.
Yeah. So let me tell you, that was an OBE.
Yeah.
That was exactly what that is. If it's physical and it's real, like when I come out, I'm still in my place. It may look a little different because I can see more of the things that I can't see. So you might be a door somewhere that you didn't originally have a door, or
exactly.
you manifesting little things that are different, but the place is the same.
Yeah.
And so this is why I kind of push back against some of this spiritual community stuff where they try to make everything flighty and spiritual, and it's everything is physical. This is physical. Your soul is more physical than your body. So when people say stuff to me about the spirit is more important or whatever, the only thing I've ever seen in my out of body state is my soul. I ain't
Yeah.
never seen a spirit or none of that. And anybody trying to make that some type of sciencey thing, I reject all of that because I know what I saw.
Yeah, and bro,
And so,
the first time I went out of my body, literally, um, that's what I was saying is by accident. As I was going up through the ceiling, I was always telling everybody like it was real. Like, you know what I mean? So like I could feel the ceiling as
the
my
ceiling on
yeah,
your face.
I could
Yeah.
feel the dust coming to
Yeah.
AC
Yeah.
coming
Yeah. Yeah.
across it. But
Yeah.
I got scared. I just started screaming like because it wasn't
Yeah.
playing. I
Yeah.
started going back down into my
Right back
body.
down. Well,
And
that was the fear. That
yeah.
was the fear of you not feeling safe or that something was happening to you that was out of your control.
Yeah.
Now, the next time that happened to you, command full control. Just say,
Yeah.
hey, I'm in full control. Nothing can happen to me.
Exactly.
I want 100% consciousness. And when you do that,
Right.
you can start commanding to go places, commanding to see people. You got dead relatives you want to see.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to see so and so. I saw my best friend.
Remember
I had
that
set
one.
my
That was a very
intention
powerful
to see
story.
him, and I saw him. So, my most recent experience is I saw my dad. My dad's still alive. His soul entered my field and told me some kind of fucked up information.
Wow.
Um, which I talked about on my latest one where I was talking with Antoine. But he gave me some fucked up information and then left. So again, it's very physical. That's the best I can tell people. If people are like, well, what's the difference between this? It's physical. The physicality is the difference when you talk about OBE because nothing is different than when
And
you walking around with a
it
physical
feels
body.
higher too, doesn't it? Because like it's like you're more alive and vibrant.
Oh
Like
yeah, you more
yeah,
because you are in the fullness of your soul, like you are
yeah.
God again.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, everything feels more alive. Everything feels like the colors I've seen are colors I can't describe here. When I
Yeah.
had the one where I was walking through my house turned into my house lit up in this kind of faint lime green color. I've never seen this color before, ever. I'm trying to explain it, but I can't. I don't know the
Mm-hmm.
words to explain that color. When
Yeah.
I came out, my first time I came out of the house and I was in my front yard, the houses were the same color, but more vibrant and different. And the vibrancy of the color made it different than the color that I recognized it. If that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Makes
So
perfect sense.
that first time when I came out, I just opened my eyes and I was in my front yard. I, but the thing that fucked me up was when I looked down, I was hovering 2 feet above the ground and I ain't see no feet. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't see my feet. I just saw the ground and I was above the ground floating. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I floated in the middle of the street and I floated down the street, turned around and started floating backwards. And then I started looking up trying to find the sun and literally said audibly, what the fuck? And then I woke up. That
Powerful,
was my
man.
first experience.
Yeah, that's
And so
awesome.
after that, I started having a couple more. And then, like I said, that's when I had the one, maybe a month later, 2 months later, I had the one with the Lyrans. Now
Mm-hmm.
you got to remember, all this time I'm going to work a 9 to 5, so I can't commit as much time to it as like Darius does, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm having my shit sporadically, once a
Mm-hmm.
month, once every month, whatever. The one with the Lyrans was fucking crazy because that was one where I actually came out my body, was at the edge of my bed that I'm looking at right now, and just looked up and did like this and just shot through the roof. I knew I could fly. It wasn't even a question. It was a knowing. I know I can fly.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
just right through the roof. And the next thing I'm looking up, I'm looking down. I can see the flat earth, the dome above me. I can
Mm-hmm.
see the stars, which are fixed in the dome.
Wow.
Stars aren't balls of gas, they're portals to
Yeah,
take you to
that's what I
other
heard too.
realms, other
Yeah.
dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen one, it was a big ass white. It looked like the moon, but I knew it wasn't the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, that's a portal. I literally said it out loud. I could hear it. I said, that's a portal. And I just said, I'm going to fly through that bitch. And I flew right through it. And then I was in realm 2, which is the galactic realm. So I was still in like a outer space type looking thing. And
Mm-hmm.
then the four Lyrans came down and they came in front of me. And it fucked me up because I wasn't sure. I knew they couldn't harm me, but I thought they was there to stop me. That
Mm-hmm.
part didn't register.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, move. And they just stepped to the side and let me keep going. And that minute, while what I should have done was sat there and had a conversation with them, I'd have found all this great stuff that I used to be one of them. And I probably would have found out more about a past life. I was so focused on what my intent was to see that I disregarded what I really could have got out of that. But what I did get out of it was that I have control. Nothing can fucking stop me from doing what I want to do. And this is why it's important to have this experience, because that is the same fucking thing here. Nothing can stop you from doing whatever you want to do here.
Powerful.
Good or bad.
Preach.
Good or bad.
Preach it.
Nothing can stop you. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
The only problem is manifestation isn't instant, so you gotta work on that shit and manifest it and not just thinking about it. You gotta make sure your emotions match what you trying to accomplish. You want to be rich, you can't walk around acting poor. You gotta walk around as though you're already rich, and not in things, but in your attitude. So, prime example: if I wanted to be rich, what if you want to be rich right now? If one takes off and makes you $10 million. How does that make your life different?
Exactly.
And however that will make your life different, that's how your life should be right now. So if your life would be more calm, if you had all that money, then you should be more calm now. If you would give more, if you had all that money, then you should be giving of what you have now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then that frequency matches where you want to be, and then everything has to align itself to get you on that frequency. So the physical part has to come down to match your frequency. So whatever it is in the physical you want, love, money, fame, power, again, this can be used for good or evil. The secret, remember that book, The Secret? The secret isn't just the secret for positivity. It works for negativity too. You can manifest being a fucking horrible person if that's what you want to do.
Have you heard of Neville Goddard?
I have heard of him.
He's saying the same thing you talking about, bro.
So let me tell you this. People ask me all the time, you heard about this person, that person? No, because I don't listen to nobody's shit.
Exactly.
Because
I know the same thing.
I'm not really, I don't need them to validate what I've experienced, nor do I need them to tell me what I know already. So this is why I don't read books no more. Like people be like, "Oh, what do you read?" I don't read nothing because the truth is on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
no distortion. And Buddy, while I know from what I've been told about him, is aligned with what I'm aligned with.
Bro, he's talking about going out of body, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying I would be opposed to listening to him. I just say I haven't.
You don't need to.
I don't need to. And I haven't sought out people. Listen, the only person I really listen to experience is Darius and Andre. And then the people in my group, they tell me about their experiences and stuff, and I listen to that. But when I'm like wanting to get a visual of something, it's Darius and Andre, because the stuff that they've seen is stuff I've seen.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So when they talk about the halls of Amenti, I've been there. So I know when they say, "Oh, this is in there," I'm like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense," because this is what I saw. And I didn't see all of the halls, so I saw part of it.
One of the things that I noticed you, I think, and Andre on one of the podcasts talk about, which is I wanted to go into, was slavery not being real.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So what took you there? How did you find that out? Like I know it's the story of religion and Christianity.
Okay, so let me say, I want to rephrase that. Slavery did happen. Like that that absolutely was a time period that happened.
Okay.
How we view slavery is fucked up.
Yeah.
Because we view it as us being victims perpetually.
And brought here, right?
So we wasn't brought here. That's number one. That definitely, not all of us.
Yeah. See, that's very powerful, right?
Most of us were here. Black people have been here since day one, which I don't even have to go into an OBE to confirm that, because just think about the time. It takes 3 to 4 months, one-way trip from Africa to here back then, correct? Ship holds 200 people, maybe 300 at most. They say 1.6 million people were brought here in slavery. I think it's 1 million and something. That's how much time would it take on a 3-month voyage? So 6 months, if we just saying 3 months, 6 months round trip, because you got to come here and then go back and come here and go back. Only bringing 200 people. How many years, decades, centuries would it take to bring 1 million people over here?
Yeah, because that's true. Because you're only basically bringing 400 a year, 400 people a year on one ship.
400 people a year. How many centuries would it have taken to bring a million fucking people over here? Stop lying. Just stop. Just stop
That's
with the
really real.
foolishness. I
Yeah,
don't even need to have an OBE to pick that apart. That's fucking stupid. Like
yeah,
most of the stuff in the Bible, I didn't need an OBE to pick it apart. It was fucking
yeah.
stupid.
This doesn't line
You see
up.
what I'm saying? When you think about it, it's fucking stupid.
Hmm.
So I already knew before I even had an OBE, I already knew that slavery didn't happen the way it happened. Now, what I did discover in my experiences is that a lot of these people running around here talking about how slavery was so bad and how we black people so fucked up, they don't even realize in that lifetime you might have been the slave master.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm coming up, and again, this is something I have not confirmed yet, but I am going to try to access. This is why I want to go to the records so bad. I think the black people of today were the slave masters of yesterday. And
Wow.
I think this is their opportunity, our opportunity to experience the fucked up part when the last time we got to experience all the great part.
Mm.
I'm
Hmm.
not saying all of us as a people. I'm saying that a lot of these slave masters that we hate white people so much, we was them people
Wow.
in
Yeah.
another lifetime. Because again, it ain't about morality and good and bad. It's about experience. You come here to have experience. And maybe the last time you was here to experience what it was like to be a fucked up person,
Yeah. And
a
I've heard,
slave master.
yeah, I've heard Dolores Cannon say something very similar to that. That,
Yeah,
one person was a slave master, when she took him back in that regression, and the next time they were a slave.
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It was King. If you was Donald Trump in the last shit he was in might have been a fucking slave,
Hmm.
and
And you
now
know
he
what
get the opportunity to be the
Yeah,
president.
exactly. And
People don't want to hear that because people want it to fit their narrative, the
exactly.
good and bad morality polarity narrative. They want it to fit that. There's no
Yeah.
way I was a bad person before because
Yeah.
Mhm.
no way I did anything wrong in my lifetime before. I'm a
Yeah.
great person.
And one of the things that I do
Okay.
too is I was just telling somebody like understanding that you are God, this everything. If you're gonna have a human experience, you're actually gonna take yourself to actually experience some heartbreak because like when you even your
Because you don't know what that is.
yeah,
On
you
the
don't
other
want to know
side,
everything. Joy. I want to
you
know this. Let me taste that. Let me taste this.
exactly.
Just like a
It's what
buffet.
Darius said. It's what Darius said. You come here to experience that which you are not. On the other
Yeah.
side, you can't be a rapist because you can't rape nobody because
Yeah.
nobody gonna agree to let you rape them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't harm another soul on the other side. So you
Yeah.
come here to experience what that would experience. And the person you raped came here, and I don't know if you can say this on TV, so bleep it out if you need to,
Yeah.
because
Tell
I know they have words you can't
I
say, which
know,
is
bro. Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Exactly.
But
Gotta get you
whatever.
an OnlyFans.
Right, for sure. So but the person who is the victim in that situation will say that agreed to experience that because on the other side you don't know what it feel like to be a victim of that particular thing
Exactly.
because it can't happen on the other side.
Exactly.
So we here to have experiences, good and bad. I've
Yeah.
had experience that was probably fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah.
why I'm so grateful for the experience I'm having now. I don't judge it. I don't say, well, it ain't, I should be this or I should be that. Bro, my experience could be a hell of a lot worse. And
Yeah.
it probably has been before. It
Mm-hmm.
could be a hell of a lot better. And it probably has been before. But this is the experience I agreed to this time. And it
Yeah.
won't be another one next time because I ain't coming back here. Like I'm
Yeah.
done with it. Like I've had enough. I've seen enough. I'm
I
cool.
heard you say, one podcast. I'll be coming back maybe one experience, but that's it.
Oh no. I think I was just bugging. I think
Okay.
that was him saying that. No, I think that was the person that interview was saying it because I know for sure I'm not coming back here.
Okay.
I've said that, bro.
Yeah.
I almost left here this time. Like
Okay.
when I say that, I'm so serious. Y'all wouldn't be having this interview if I hadn't had that conversation with Darius.
Yeah.
I was gonna do it either on the other side or do it right fucking here. Because once you know you exist forever, this shit don't matter.
Yeah.
And you
Uh-huh.
don't give a fuck about it. The people in it,
Yeah.
the experience itself. This is why you agree to forget to come here.
Yeah.
Imagine you knowing what the other side is the whole time you here. Who the fuck would stay here? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
think about it. Think
Yeah.
about you, one of these kids on Epstein Island. Who the fuck would stay here and experience that if they knew that they didn't have to?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everybody would just leave here. They would and be gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gone. Like for what? Who cares? This body means nothing. It
Yeah.
literally means nothing. It's just a flesh suit. I
Yeah.
tell people I use the same analogy all the time. It's like Iron Man. Your
Mm-hmm.
soul is Tony Stark's. Your body is the suit. Your brain is Jarvis.
Yeah.
That's literally the analogy.
And bro, I was just using this analogy too, that like if you're watching a simulation game, because this is the
Mm-hmm.
simulation.
Yeah.
If you're watching a simulation, how would you and the character starts becoming aware of themselves, how would how would they end it? They would have to end it, like jump off a cliff,
Yeah.
like
To
you said,
get out of the simulation.
yeah, to get out of the simulation. So I
Yeah.
was just like, what the heck is that thought coming,
So
at a
no,
very high
that's
level.
literally it. That's
Yeah.
literally it. People who commit that act, they're not crazy. They're not nothing wrong with them. They decided they ready to leave the simulation. They done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. They done. They don't care about the rest of it. I'm
Yeah.
cool. I done seen enough. I'm done. I'm going home.
Yeah. It's
But
a
see,
very
people don't
high level.
understand this ain't home. So it's hard to explain that to people who don't understand this ain't home because you agree to forget home. This is
Exactly.
why I want everybody to have an OB. This is the purpose of the great
Exactly.
work altogether.
There
And
you
so that
go.
everybody can remember that we
You
have a
are
home and this ain't it. So
exactly.
once you come to that realization, either you say, fuck it, I'm going back home and you end it yourself, or you go in an OBE and you get offered to stay and you stay, whatever you decide to do, cool.
Yeah.
Or you spend the rest of your days in this experience saying, how can I make it better? Because I know I'm going home anyway. So how
Mm-hmm.
can I
Yeah.
go home and have the best life review possible, make it as good as possible for the people around me, and help wake people up to the other side so they can all start doing the same. We want
Yeah.
this world to change. It's not going to change through politicians or even money. Bro,
Yeah.
money ain't the key. I'm
Mm-mm.
just telling
Money
you.
is just
Is
another
it a
man-made,
necessity?
it's a
Is it a
man-made thing.
necessity? Right. Is it a necessity for the distortion that we got here? Yes. Cool. You got to pay your rent. You got to pay your bills. But soon it's going to come a day when that's not even true. I don't
Yeah.
think people understand, like, this whole fucking thing is coming down.
Yeah. That's what we're
Like, the
telling
whole
everybody.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
The politics, the
Yeah.
financial systems,
The
all
borders.
of it's coming down. We're watching it. We're watching it in real time.
Yeah. We are literally watching it. And we're
We
a
are.
part of it. We're a part of it.
We came to be a part. Listen, this is
Yeah.
why when Darius says the end of the construct, they're gonna celebrate us because we came to be a part of the
Yeah.
dismantling
To
of the
serve.
construct.
To serve. Like who
We
would not want to be alive during this time, celebrating, understanding that we are who we are and we are God.
are who we are and watching the whole shit collapse around us. So all like my grandparents, they didn't get to see the collapse. They had to live through some fucked up shit and they didn't get to see it end. I
Yeah.
get to see it end.
Yeah.
Like I'm here for that. Like
Mhm.
I was told that I'm here to bear witness. Like I was
Mhm.
told on the other side, I'm here to bear witness.
Yeah.
So I'm not here to. I'm not gonna die. Like I don't be like.
Yeah, the reverse aging, they're talking about it now. Many people
Yeah,
are studying the reverse aging. So,
but I'm not even talking about aging because I'm not
yeah.
even gonna. This is going to happen well before I get old.
Yeah.
The end of the construct is happening before I turn 80, 90 years old. I won't get to see that long. That's gonna happen well before that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say when I think it's gonna happen because I don't want to provide hopium or despair or none of that
Yeah.
shit because I just don't. And plus,
Exactly.
I haven't confirmed no dates. Nobody's ever given me a date, so anything I say would be just something I think.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I try to stay away from. I keep that to me.
Yeah.
But I know for sure I'm not gonna be a 90-year-old man walking around here. The
Yeah.
construct will be gone before that time.
Yeah.
And what that looks like, again, I haven't seen it. I know Darius shared with us what he saw, and we
What
all
did
gonna go
what
home.
what did Darius say he saw? Did he say anything specific?
Well, yeah. So it's a video out on it, so people can see it, so they don't have to say that I'm making up something. But he basically said he was shown a wave comes, a wave, and just wipes everything out, just like the flood. Wave
Wow.
wipe everything out, and it affects everybody. Every soul leaves, bam, just like that. And so when you think of it, I know it sounds like, oh God, because you're thinking about drowning or whatever. No, when that wave hit, your soul immediately leave your body. It's not like you're gonna suffer and well, I'm gonna drown in the water and then die. No, you gonna immediately soon as that this ain't a 10-foot wave. This a wave that blocks out the sun.
Wow.
So ain't no drowning.
That's a crazy picture now. Like I
Yeah.
was just picturing a wave
Yeah.
hitting at
Like
a good
tsunami or
angle.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Nah,
exactly.
this
But
ain't no
then
little tsunami that
blocking
come
out
and
the
drag you
sun
back
changes
out to
the
sea.
whole.
No,
Whoa.
this is a wave that wipes out mountains, buildings, gone like that.
Wow.
And when I say gone, I mean gone in terms of this construct. We live on because we are exist eternally. So it ain't
Yeah.
nothing to be scared of because it's what's gonna happen to you anyway. You
Yeah.
going home, regardless of whether it's from this or whether it's from old age or whether it's from getting shot in the neck or if it is
Yeah.
getting in a car accident, you going home regardless.
Yeah.
Think about all the people that 100 years ago, the people who were born 200 years ago are gone.
Have you heard about that UFO that's headed towards Earth that's killing they said it's knocking down everything that is coming in its path. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's
So
true.
I'm gonna say I wasn't shown in the OBE, so I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna say I
And
didn't know
if
if that could be sending some wave energy like once it got closer. It'll be here
hey,
in
listen,
November. It'll be here in November.
but what I'm saying is, it's not the end of the construct. Isn't just the end of our realm. It's the
Yeah,
end of
exactly.
all of it. Like
Yeah.
all the realms, the galactic realm. It's the end of all of it.
Oh, wow.
So
I'm
it's
thinking the end
over.
of
We go home, like outside the construct, go
oh,
home, go
yeah.
do, we in a gathering place, we gonna all celebrate. It's a
Yeah.
celebration, it's a feast. Well, not a feast because we don't eat food, but it's a celebration. Family, the soul families get together and sing songs in one
Mm.
accord, in one
Okay.
fucking vibration. It's the most
Okay.
beautiful thing ever, is from what he showed us, what he told us.
Yeah. So it's still got that
So
revelation theme a little bit undertone of like that the
yeah,
peace type of thing, but there's like you
what
said, there's not
it,
really gonna
it's
be
it's
this whole
it's just what he told us was just a singing. It was a song, like everybody was singing it, and it was in celebration of us because
powerful.
we got to experience the end of that shit.
Powerful.
Like
It
I don't
just feels
think
good to be here.
people don't understand the history of this place either. This
No.
place been wiped before more than once. Like we
Wow.
know about the Great Flood. This place been wiped before more than once.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we tell ourselves stories about the Great Flood. So we think these people drown in the water. We don't. These people probably would the same thing that if it's a physical wave that's gonna hit us, it probably happen. It's gonna happen the same way to us as it did to them. Meaning they souls just immediately leave their body and they gone. It ain't a suffering thing.
Powerful.
It ain't a suffering thing because it's a joyous thing. It's a celebration. We go home. Like
Yeah.
this is what I try to get people to focus on. Fuck whatever it look like or whatever it's gonna be. If it's aliens come and take us out of here, whatever it's gonna look like,
Yeah.
we
Bro,
going home.
when I experienced one of my deaths too, I
Mm,
experienced death going in a past life and I got stabbed in the stomach. And
mm,
it was like as I got stabbed in the stomach, it was like I took in a deep breath, fell into the fetal position. I was like holding my breath, and then just as I like was breathing again, I was out of
you
my
was
body.
gone. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
out of my body. It was such a like it was almost like a beautiful
yeah,
presence, but I felt like I wasn't the most righteous of guys. It was like in a unique
yeah,
spot. I ended up getting
yeah,
stabbed in some warehouse. It was
yeah. I
so
had something like that happen to me. I experienced one of what I feel was a past death. Only reason I say feel is because I don't know that I died in that moment.
yeah.
But I was in the back of a car in some country. I feel like I was in Africa or India somewhere, but it was like a 1950s setting, 40s, 30s setting because it was an old ass car.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of the first cars, and I was in the back seat, and there was two people in the front seat yelling at me in the back seat in a language I'd have never heard.
Wow.
And so we were riding, and I looked through the windshield, and I'm like, "Hey, hey, hey, look, look, look!" And it was a bus coming towards us. And then the
Yeah.
next thing I know, I woke up. So that's why I
Yeah.
say I don't know if I died or not, but
Yeah.
it was a bus coming head on to us, and I was like,
Wow.
"Shit,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
crazy."
Yep. And Ebru
So
actually experienced one of her past lives where she got, I think, shot in the head or something at point blank.
Yeah, where I was kidnapped and then I got right when like I see the pistol like right in my face and like the soonest like the person's like like, you know, what do you call it? Yeah, it's
Totally
like I was
curious.
like, yeah, waking up, like right there.
Yeah, yeah.
She
So
decided to enter that. Like that's how she
yeah,
wanted to experience a life, a death.
right, right. And so
Um,
more and more people are experiencing these type of phenomenon, and it's not weird. It's now becoming,
Normal.
bruh, Joey Badass was talking about it. Did you
Wow.
see that video of him talking about it?
Oh no, I didn't.
So yeah, he calls it remote viewing or whatever, and everybody got their name for it, but it's really just an out of body experience. But he talked about it on the you. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the
Okay.
YouTube
Yeah.
thing when we finish. But he was talking about it. So you got people who like really are famous, talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. You
And
got Willow
so
Smith is somebody too, bro. She's unlocked with some of the stuff she's.
yeah,
I'm
and
like,
more and more people gonna become that way. I'm telling you, it's religion is done. Let me say every distortion in this realm, every distortion in the construct is falling. It ain't no question of if, it's just a question of when. Governments of the world gonna fall, religion gonna fall, financial systems, all that shit is done. Like it's done. It's done. Like
yeah, it's exciting to see,
people,
man. It's
it's
exciting.
it's beautiful to see
Yeah.
because we've been under captivity for so long
Not
in
even
this
knowing it,
realm.
not even knowing it, bro. Like people just had the wool, like,
Well,
and they
that
were
well,
fighting
that's
over it.
the ultimate form of captivity
That's
is
what
when
I'm
you
saying.
don't know you in captivity.
High level
Complete
intelligence.
forgetfulness.
Yeah,
And now people are waking up, remembering. And this is
yeah,
what I tell people all the time. It's about remembering. It ain't about seeing a bunch of cool shit. It's
exactly.
about remembering,
Who you are.
remembering the one vital truth,
Yeah,
and that is
you
you
are God.
exist beyond this shit.
Exactly. You are
And you
God.
don't ever die. There
Yeah.
is no death. Death is for this flesh suit.
Yeah.
I'm never the guy you talking to right now, Corey, he never dies.
Yeah.
He never dies. You never die.
Yeah.
Your fiance never dies.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
y'all know each other on the other side. Y'all agreed to come here and be part of each other's life on
Hmm.
the other side. Before y'all ever came here, before you became a baby in your mother's womb, you and her had already had a conversation. Okay, we go down this time. I'm gonna live this much time without you. Then I'm gonna meet you at this age. We're gonna build this brand. We're gonna start doing this
And
together, and
bro,
we're
you
gonna
know what's
help wake
crazy?
people up.
You know what's crazy? You know when we actually met? The day we met was 11/11, November 11th.
See. So
How
it's
crazy
all
that is?
lining up. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like,
Crazy.
and I don't even know nothing about the number shit. That's the
Yeah.
crazy thing about it is I don't be knowing nothing about nothing. But
Yeah.
every time I talk to people, people tell me these numbers. So I was like, oh shit, well that aligns with what I know.
Yeah. And I was
My
just
thing,
seeing those numbers all the time. 111.
yeah, that's what I hear. People see these
Yeah.
numbers all the
Yeah.
time, numerology, and I'm like, bro, I don't know nothing about it. But
Yeah.
listen, it's all par for the course. As
Hmm.
long as it all equals to the one truth, which is that you exist beyond this and you are God.
Yeah,
There
man.
is no God man controlling the
Yeah.
affairs of the universe.
Yeah.
It is you. When you leave here, you are soul autonomous, full in your fullness, in your power, in your godliness.
Yeah. It's so
And
essential.
that's it.
So essential
And
for people, for everybody to know that they are God. Like,
yeah.
What is your how's your wife seeing like, you know, has she had like how
So
does she respond to all this?
so it's funny because the blessing is she doesn't get in the way of me exploring this because she know I wouldn't tell no bullshit. Like I wouldn't do this if it
oh
wasn't
yeah.
real.
Yeah, exactly.
Now herself, she's too filled with fear to do this. Like she ain't gonna try to come up. But she has had other experiences and stuff she's seen. Like she's seen like shadow beings in rooms and stuff like that. She's seen it while she's awake. So, or
Hmm.
while she's partially asleep, and she's had these type of lucid dreams and stuff like that. So she's very aware that the stuff I'm talking about ain't no bullshit. She
Yeah.
just ain't got the courage yet to do it herself from a
Mm.
controlled aspect. Like I'm gonna actually go do it, but that's
Yeah.
okay. One day she will, or maybe she won't.
Yeah.
Again, maybe her connection to the truth is through me.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like I don't try to find ways for it to fit for other people. I just take it as it comes. If
Yeah.
she wants to do it, I'll show her. If she never wants to do it, cool. That ain't gonna stop me because again, she's just my wife here. On the other
Yeah.
side, she ain't my wife. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Yeah.
and if she ever was like in the way or trying to stop me from doing it, then we wouldn't be married no more
Hmm.
because this is more important than even that. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I feel like she
it's
takes it serious too because you're one of those
yeah,
people that pursue truth. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not like you just out
Oh,
here playing.
listen,
No,
I
she
told
keeps
you my
right
wife
serious.
ain't. I
Yeah.
told you my wife ain't black. She followed me all the way into the Israelite shit. Follow
Yeah.
me knee deep into it, following commandments, keeping the
Mhm.
Sabbath, all that
Power,
shit. She did all that shit.
power.
She ain't even black,
Mm-hmm.
and
Power talk.
so she know that if I'm going a direction is, and so now I'm religionless. So it's even easier for her because we ain't got to go to no more places.
Exactly.
She ain't got to attend nothing else or
Yeah.
follow nothing else. I tell her, listen, live your life, and then when we leave here, we all going home, and then that's it. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
yeah, and so but I even talked to my kids about it. Like my daughter, my oldest daughter, she's 21. I talked to her about it. My middle son, I talked to him about it. My youngest is 5, so she don't really know. But like I told her, like if you see stuff in your room or you get scared in a dream, just tell them to leave, and they won't bother you. And
Mhm.
so she don't have nightmares because of that, because
Just the
she's
truth.
in
And her
control.
dad told her
Her
too. So
dad told her that, right?
that's the
Yeah.
law.
So
That's
she
the
can
law. So,
trust. She
yeah,
can trust
exactly.
it. And so I say, like, if you have a bad dream, a monster show up in your dream, tell him to get out your way. You gotta
Yeah.
move. He don't have a choice.
Yeah.
And
And look
telling
how
her that
powerful.
makes her believe that. So now,
Yeah.
whenever she have a bad dream, she'll exercise that.
Like, look at these belief system constructs that you're giving them to put in
Mm-hmm.
their reality.
It's
And
ultimately for them to wake up, because at some point they're gonna become older, and I'm gonna show them the method and how they can come out of their body and see it
yeah,
for themselves too.
yeah,
Like my son, he's in the teenage years, so this is the years where most people have sleep paralysis and it scared the shit out of them, so they stop and they
yeah.
never want to do it again.
Have you heard of Michael Ragdula?
No.
He has
Who is?
he teaches people how to go out of body, but he
Mhm.
also has a kid series book.
Ah,
Literally kid friendly. I think it's even on YouTube. He's got
yeah,
cartoons.
yeah. I'm gonna check it out.
So it's like taking away the whole fear of going out
Yeah,
of body and then helping kids. There's even like one episode where a kid has to deal with a nightmare and then realizes like the dragon he was scared of is now his friend. You know,
yes.
he's
So
riding on
and
the dragon. Yeah.
yes, and the crazy part about that is some of the scariest shit you'll see on the other side is some of the friendliest people you see on the other side.
I
You'll see
heard of that multiple
you'll
times.
see shit that look like a full on demon, and they'll be talking to you like, "Hey, Reggie," like
Yeah,
you be like, "What
exactly.
the fuck?" So dragons, big ass dragon, big ass giants. Like you'll see a 10-foot, 20-foot giant, and they be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Because nothing can harm you, and they know they can't harm you.
yeah.
So the
But
only
everything that we're afraid of here, have fear, is all in our head. Like it's
yes,
all what
yes,
we created
yes,
here.
yes. Wait till you see my next video. I think you
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
love it.
excited.
You gonna really like it, and I'll make sure that y'all see it. Or I'll send y'all a message and say, hey, it's out. I mean, you should see if you subscribe to the channel, which I think y'all do. So you'll see it because I already done it. I'm editing it now, so it'll come out um, this weekend. So be
Yeah.
on the lookout for it. But it's a good one because I kind of address what fear is
Hmm.
and give some tips on how to get out of it when
Yeah.
especially when you're trying to do OBE.
Mhm. And
So
one of the
yeah.
things I heard too, bro, that Dolores Cannon said,
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe from like the intelligence that she was tapping into, like just
Mm-hmm.
communicating fear to her through this
Mm-hmm.
reality. She
Mm-hmm.
said another way fear can be translated is as for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
So if
So
you know, so I already know
so
you're gonna go.
when I go when you watch this video, it's gonna tap into a lot of that because
Uh-huh.
again, this
I
ain't stuff
feel it.
I'm just guessing. This is stuff I was shown
Yeah.
outside of my body.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
and it's stuff that was downloaded. So some people will be like, "Oh, well, who told you that? Who showed you that?" Well, some of this stuff you don't need to see or have somebody tell you. It's automatic because when you over there, you come into a knowing, so you know, and then you
Yeah.
bring that knowing back because you consciously went over there.
Mhm.
So some
Mhm.
of this stuff is just downloads from knowing. Like I know about fear, what it really is, and how to overcome it. Nobody had to sit down and like, here's an instructional video on how to overcome fear on the other side. I
Mhm.
knew it, and you know it,
Mhm.
and your fiance knows it, and everybody else knows it. Because
Yeah.
on the other side, all souls know all things. It's
Mhm.
just here we don't know.
Yeah.
We forgot, and I'm here just to be a reminder. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm just
And
here to be a reminder of what you already know.
and that's what we
That's
say
it.
with one brand, bringing remembrance.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we're doing. That's
Yeah.
this whole OBE movement is all about just remembering, again, remembering that you exist
Yeah,
beyond this. You are
exactly.
all powerful. Anybody telling you anything that is outside of freedom, love, and or freedom and love is lying. I don't care how many OBEs they tell you. If somebody tell you they had an OBE and if you go have an OBE, some gonna grab you or take you somewhere or they gonna do something to you, they lying. And they lying in the sense that yes, that can happen if that person believes that to be so, but that isn't just automatically going to happen. That only happens if you believe that to be true. You see what I'm saying? So
because the biggest thing a person has to really understand is the totality. Because right when a person hears you are God, it's like, yeah, cool, I'll walk with my chest out. No, you're able to move at the speed of a thought. So if you believe there's
yeah,
a hell, you'll go to a hell. If you believe
you'll
I want out of this, I want out. If you believe it moves and it
exactly. That's it. Your manifest
happens.
everything you think manifests instantly.
Mm-hmm.
So if we bring thought forms from realm one, our realm one experience into the out of body state through fear, you're gonna experience that.
Yeah.
But once you own that side, you may even experience hell. But you're gonna be there for a little bit, you're gonna get tired of being there, you're gonna say, fuck this, I'm out. And then you're gonna leave. There's no confinement to these places. This is what I guess that's the piece that I want to stress. Like anybody telling you that you're gonna be made to do something is lying because you're not made to do anything.
You're God.
Anything you do is because you wanted to do it
Yeah.
or
Mm-hmm.
you thought about it or thought about being sent to hell. So now you're going to experience hell, but then you're going to say, yeah, I'm out and you're going to leave. There is no permanent confinement. And
Yeah.
so anybody that's trying to disempower you, and I say this for you and all your listeners,
Mm-hmm.
anybody saying anything that is disempowering is coming from a place of distortion. It's
Yeah.
coming from a place of people wanting to infiltrate this
Mm-hmm.
community or movement and make it fear
Yeah.
based or turn it into a religion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, be free.
Yeah.
Be free. Don't depend on me. Don't depend on you. Don't depend on Darius. Don't depend on nobody.
Yeah.
Go get this shit for yourself so you can know,
Yeah.
and then you can have your own experience. And you ain't nobody can tell you shit at that point.
That's what
Can't
I'm saying.
nobody tell me shit about nothing.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Like this is why when you ask me, do I know something? No, because ain't nothing they can tell me that I don't already know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I already know, because I've
Mm-hmm.
already experienced it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So, and I'm not saying there's no validity in those people. I'm
No, no.
saying that's great because they're
Yeah.
doing what I'm doing, which is
Yeah. Spreading the
sharing what
message.
they know. It's sharing the
Yeah.
message.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anything coming to you that is not an empowerment of your soul,
Mm-hmm.
disregard it immediately.
Yeah.
Anybody want to come arguing with you about semantics or something
Mm-hmm.
they read about in a book?
Yeah. You need to do this.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That don't got shit to do with what I experience and what I know to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Completely.
So,
Agreement with what you're saying.
yeah. Now I gotta go pick up my daughter in like 10 minutes. So
Okay.
I
So
just wanted to let y'all know.
okay, thank
But
you for that. Yeah.
no, but this is the most important part about this. I want us to have this conversation again because I feel like it was kind of all over the place. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff we didn't get to touch on and
Oh,
questions you
man,
probably
so much.
got to ask.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because we was talking about the slavery thing, then it went left because slavery is such a non-issue. And
Yeah, exactly. That's why
so
I
this is
wanted
what
to
I'm
touch on that.
saying. Like,
Yeah,
and
we're
this is what I'm
united.
trying to, the shit we care about so much is so insignificant.
Yeah.
It's so insignificant. None of us, nigga, you was never a slave.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never been a slave. So I don't give a fuck what they went through. That was their experience. That's not mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real.
And if I was here during that experience and I was a slave, that was that experience I was supposed to have for that time. I'm
Exactly.
not having it now.
Yeah,
People are
exactly.
trying to project fear and all this shit from a
Still
time
carry
that
the
they don't know
burden.
nothing about. They
Yeah.
trying to project fear and trauma from a time they know nothing about into
Yep.
a time of their experience. Fuck
Preach.
slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck everything about it. Fuck the people who went through it. Fuck the people who were slaves. Fuck the people who were slave masters. I don't give a fuck about none of that because
Yeah.
none of it has nothing to do with my experience here.
Yeah.
All of it here, only thing that history shit is a reminder of that there were other souls here before and they
Mm-hmm.
had a different experience. And
Yeah.
some of that shit, we don't even know if it was experienced the way they telling us it was experienced.
I know, man. The reality of what I've
powerful.
been seeing, man. I just saw something I think on Awaken Zone saying there's
Mm.
3 million citizens on Mars, underground military tunnel, and it's like they're already using certain technologies, and I think like
Yeah, listen,
they're with Germans, they're with Draconians. I think that there's like different other species up
you
there.
don't even got to go to Mars. That shit is happening right here in Antarctica.
Yeah, and they said they got like 28,000 of our soldiers or something. I'm just hearing this
I'm
stuff
pretty sure. I'm
from an
pretty sure.
officer, a
Listen,
whistleblower.
all this stuff is happening. It's just not. It's the story. It's Mars isn't a planet. It's a kingdom in the galactic realm. So you go through a portal and you can be in the land of Mars, uh,
Wow.
wherever the places are.
And
But
they literally went there through a portal too. Like when he was explaining how they took the trip, like
that's
it's going
that's
through a
exactly
portal.
how you travel. You can't go through the dome. Like NASA's bullshit. You cannot go to outer space. There's a dome above us made of the thickest ice that nothing can penetrate. You can't go to the galactic realm physically on your own in a spaceship. It has to be through a portal. This is why there were stargates. This is why the pyramids are aligned to stars, because in that underneath that pyramid, there's a stargate. You walk into that motherfucker, it shoots you through the star. Now you in the other place you want to be. So it's very practical stuff. It just people don't want practical; they want religious.
And then Corey, not
Mhm.
to change subject, but we do our one questions that we ask. It's a
Yeah,
system
let's go.
of 3 questions. So one question we ask is there one thing that you can think of that you haven't spoken about on other podcasts? Because as our podcast, we like to go where any other podcast hasn't gone. And I feel like we've already touched on a number of
No,
things.
no, you're right, right.
But if you don't have anything outside of this one, that's fine. But normally we ask this in the beginning. So if you want to if you want to bypass this one, you totally could. And then we can move to the next two.
You
But
said what's one thing?
we call it our one question. So what
Yeah,
is
no.
one thing that you haven't shared on other podcasts that you think is maybe important for people to know, or you just want to re-emphasize that you think is also just important to rehash on?
Um, there are certain experiences I've had that I can't I don't want to share because it's just more personal, I guess. And it was
Yeah.
for me to know stuff. So it ain't really nothing experienced. So and I get the sense that a lot of people want to just hear about the experiences, but I don't care about the experience more than I care about what you're supposed to gain from it. So just to
And
reemphasize,
it could be anything too, just so you know. It could be like I didn't know you were actually a coach of a youth
yeah.
football
So
team. That was
oh
actually
no, so um
I didn't know you used to
I'm a
play
reg
basketball too,
yeah,
like in
yeah,
college.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
that.
So I'm a regular dude. That's what I want people to know. I'm not some spiritual nigga walking around with gems on and weird clothes or none of that. I'm a regular guy.
Hmm.
I go to clubs. I've been to clubs. I've been to the strip club before.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not a morally high individual. I smoke sometimes. I drink sometimes. I coach kids. I cuss.
You're just a regular person, man.
I'm a
Nobody needs to look
regular
at you
dude.
like a saint. Nobody needs to
I'm
look at
not. No, no, no. I'm not even a spiritual guy. Like I'm not one of these. I'm not a
you.
fucking.
You still
I'm
eat
not.
meat.
I still eat meat. I'm not. I'm a regular guy, and
Hmm.
I say that because a lot of times people get involved in the OBE community and think you need to be some tree hugging, nigga walking around. Like I'm not none of that, and I
Yeah,
still was able to have these experiences.
yeah.
Like Darius gives a very different view of that type of community because
Uh-huh.
when you look at Darius, you see a dude
Yeah,
who does Tai
yeah.
Chi and
Comes
yoga
out
and
of the
shit.
cave after
No, I'm a
yeah.
real nigga from a real neighborhood.
Yeah.
Grew up with real nigga eating served sandwiches and fucking getting your lights cut off. Like
Hmm.
I grew up in the hood and grew up around real shit.
Yeah.
Drug dealing brothers, drug using brothers.
Yeah.
Fucking my dad was a pimp at one point in his life.
Yeah. A
My
pastor,
mom was
grandmother.
my grandmother was a pastor. My mom was a fucking crazy saint. She was a saint, but she crazy than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like God bless her.
Got a great
I say
story.
God bless her. Her bless
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
I got brothers and sisters. When I tell you I'm as regular as they come,
Yeah.
and so I
Beautiful.
don't want people to think I'm some sort of fucking Dalai Lama walking around with a turban. I wear
Yeah,
jerseys. I got tattoos. I like jewelry. I want to buy a grill at some point. Like I'm the same as every other nigga walking the street. The only difference is I know the truth and they don't.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, that's it.
Very powerful. Yeah. So I'll move to the next one. I love that. The next one is one message. What is one message that you would give to people if this was going to be your last message? If you knew, like, you know what, I go out of body right now and I just say fuck it and I
Yeah.
don't come back.
Fair.
What would be my one message? I just want people to know.
Okay.
One
Yeah.
transmission, you know, in any
Got you.
any type of way. But
This is it. I got it. This is it. Enjoy the ride.
yeah, I love
Stop
that.
fucking worrying about so much of this shit.
Yeah,
Just enjoy it.
exactly.
Stop worrying about shit that ain't in your sphere of influence, shit you can control.
Yeah,
Enjoy the ride because it's over. Like it's gonna be the end for every single one of us, and you're
yeah,
gonna go home and you're gonna be the happiest you ever been in your entire existence because you are back home where everything is perfect, where everything you have ultimate power and where you are God. So that
yeah.
would be my message. Enjoy the ride. Just enjoy it.
That's
Watch it like it's a television show. I do.
mm-hmm.
I watch everything going around me like it's a television show. Like, you know, the shit that happened with the dude getting shot the other day. I watch it like an episode of it's just an episode of the series of life. You know what I mean? I don't allow it to change me or affect me emotionally or change my thoughts and make me mad at people or hate this person or love that person. It does have no effect on me emotionally. I stay emotionally balanced through it all.
Yeah.
So stay emotionally balanced through it all and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, that's powerful. Because I
Yeah.
tell people that all the time, man, just enjoy the ride, enjoy this life experience.
You see, it's just an experience, one of many you've had. So it's
Yeah,
just one of
exactly.
many.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it reminds me too of a song. There's a song called Do What the Fuck You Want to Do. I can't remember if it's
Mhm.
Little Herb or something. It's a
I feel like I heard that song
yeah,
before.
it's like a West Coast song, I think, or something. It could be
Yeah.
Atlanta or something, but
I don't know, but I feel like I heard that.
yeah, yeah. But it just kind of reminded me of that same type of thing, you know, like this is
Mhm.
your experience. So live it.
Do it.
For
Do it.
God.
Do it. Understand there'll be consequences if you do fucked up shit in your
Exactly.
experience. But
Yep.
if you don't mind the consequences, do it. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Exactly. Exactly. That's a
Yeah.
great way of putting it.
Love that. Yeah.
And then the last thing that we do to close out is we call it one meditation. And what we do is we go and have a state of peace, of unity, where we co-create with our viewers, uh,
Hmm.
as well as the three of us here on the
Hmm.
reality that we see now. And because we
Okay.
think everything is now, time is now.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
it's not like the world that we want to see, but the world that we do see, you know? So
Hmm.
we just kind of will naturally go into that. And if you want to share something, you can if you feel inspired to. If you just want to see what are these niggas doing, you can stand back.
Yeah. Hey, see what y'all niggas doing, and then if I feel inspired to
Ex-
share, I'll jump in there. You know I will.
Exactly. Exactly. So just going into that state of meditation right now, taking a breath in, holding it, exhaling it, doing what we call our one breath, meaning your own breath, going into that state of peace, breathing in, inhaling, holding, releasing, developing, going into your state of your one breath. We just begin to see more of the world that we see. And that world is we see more people becoming unlocked right now. We see more people becoming blessed, aware, and awakened, not just this video, not just through this podcast, but through all media outlets and circuits, not just through this message, but through this frequency and those watching it, that they're spreading it too. We see a number of different things right now. We see a planet in great harmony. We see grids across the planet working together. We see people connecting in harmony and unity and understanding of one another in just a very grand and grateful way of gratitude, understanding that we are all one God, that we are all coming from one source energy, that we are all seeing the same things in ourselves as we see each other as God, that we're moving forward continuously, that there's no disease, there's no sickness, there's no hurt, that we're seeing a
And
number
people
of
don't see themselves as
Mm,
divided by race, status, religion, money.
mm,
It's all love. that we are all one. We are all God.
And I think we see each other remembering it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Everybody remembering who we are.
Yes.
Because all the things that we want to see come once we remember who we are. Once
Yes.
we do that, we know. We know who we are and we can act accordingly here. So I see that for us. Like I can see it as clear as day. Like
Yes.
people just start to wake up and remember and changing how they treat each other and
Yes.
operating in
Yes.
um, unconditional love because we see each other for who we really are, which is God. So,
Um,
yeah.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful expression. We just bring ourselves back into the meditation of unity collectively, consciously creating into our own worlds, our own selves through creation and cooperation, through unity, understanding that we are one, that we are one unified diversity, that we are God. We just celebrate the moment. We celebrate Corey, our special guest today, and the time that he's given us. We bless the viewer. We bless ourselves, and we thank you so much for this one podcast experience. You guys have a great day. Take care. TOP,
The One
the one
Podcast.
podcast.